Welcome to the Garage with Evan and Friends. Follow us on Podcast Garage on Instagram. Get us on all your podcast medias. Packed house today. Packed house. To my left, as always, the rookie producer of the year, Mr. Ryan Rickus.
What's up?
Wow. Who do I even start with? All right, I guess I just got to go down the line. Here we go. The powerful Kelly Baker. The crazy Meg O'Malley. The beautiful Erica Quinn.
The perfect Erica Quinn.
You guys can all say hi now. Hi. You're introduced.
Hi. Hey, bitches.
All right, now, it was a long weekend. We're coming off of St. Patty's Day. I didn't really do much. Do you guys still have the Guinness shits? And the Guinness shit is, this is not a joke, this is a true story. One time I drank so much Guinness that my poop was black for 3 straight days. And that's a fact. That's not a joke, that's just a fact.
That's how Guinness works.
Poop for 3 days. I gotta find that angle. I'm gonna be messing with the cameras for a little bit.
It was
black poops, anybody?
At work. Kelly and Erica drink Guinness every weekend. It's not even like a St. Patty's Day thing.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's a you guys think you're better than everybody else thing.
We're above everyone.
I didn't really drink Guinness on St. Patty's Day.
What did you drink?
I drank me some Tito's and Club, as usual. Some shots of J-Mo.
No box wine.
Only box wine at night.
Only tonight.
Hey, Don.
Now, it's just so funny. I don't even know where to start. This is just like, this is so much right now.
Oh, God. Here we go.
All right. I left Meg. Led her on too long anyway. All right, here we go. I got this story. This is a Kevin McDevitt story, and I remember this story.
So this is definitely true.
Kevin McDevitt.
Yeah, have you heard of him? So
okay.
this is.
I just don't know what's about to come.
This is a story he told me years ago, and I still laugh at it sometimes to myself. So, so there was a house party going, and wow.
My goodness, dude, come on.
Wow, guys.
It's a professional setting.
So, I'll just say the year's 2009, 2010.
Great year.
That era.
Okay.
So there was some type of house party, and it's the morning after. So you know the morning after, there's always like people slept over at the house, and like you're just farting around. You start talking and shit. Like,
wait, what year was it? I missed that.
Oh God, I'm
09, 10.
Okay.
So we were like seniors in high school.
Right.
Yeah, something like that, close to that. And so it's the morning after, and I guess Kev's just sitting there like, ugh, and he just scrolls on into a bedroom. And he sees you, and like there's just like a couple.
Oh, shit.
Well, no, it sounds worse than it is. I'm not saying anything happened. It's just he scrolls into a bedroom. There's a couple people, and they're just like, chit-chat.
Where was this?
I don't know. And I'm just chit
Liar.
chat. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
it's a house.
All right.
So he's just chit chatting, whatever. He sees it like it's not just like you in like by yourself in the room. It's you and a couple people. You like Dave Southern, like a couple people. So you're laying on the bed and shit, and like you're all sitting there talking, and Kev like keeps seeing out of the corner of his eyes. He's like, Jesus, and he just kept like saying it to him. So I was like, shit. And all of a sudden, like Kev like finally cuts off the conversation. He's like, damn, Dave. He's like, you got some big ass feet, dude.
Oh my God.
No, and all of a sudden he's like sitting there looking, and he just sees like the foot just slide under the covers like real slow. He's like, what the fuck? And all you hear is Meg like, they're my feet.
Wait, you just made me so nervous that this is gonna be like way embarrassing. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'm good with that.
That story's true.
I got some big ass feet, duh. You need a big foundation to carry a beautiful house, motherfuckers.
Well, she's rehearsed that in the shower for years. For years. All right, guys. So, what's up?
Oh my God, I was honestly so nervous about this story. I thought it was gonna be some like weird shit that I've done. Yeah, I've heard that story before. That's fine.
That's nothing new.
You were definitely way more laid back in high school than you are now. Like, I feel like if Ev knew stories now, that could have been bad.
Well, tell us the story from now. Yeah,
guys, we have 2 hours.
Can we tell something recent?
Oh God, like what?
Like
just tell it. Worst case, we'll cut
it. All right,
it.
tell it, and then they can cut it.
Spray tan one.
We're not going to cut
All
it.
right, yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
so
That's
Megan goes out one night.
I'm already so excited.
We weren't with her because we're good friends, so we would have made sure that this didn't
They
happen.
wouldn't. They would not have. If they
Actually,
were,
I
no.
probably would have
They would have
encouraged
encouraged.
it.
Yeah, they would have loved it.
So anyway, she goes home with this guy. He's like 65
No, he's
years.
not.
Okay. Anyway,
No, he's not.
she shows us his Facebook picture of him with his daughter, who like just got her permit.
No.
Yeah, she.
Kelly's
Anyway.
exaggerating. His daughter's like 12.
Okay.
It's fine.
12. So
She was a few years away from her permit.
Whatever.
So Meg goes back with this guy. She's like, I'm bombed wasted, and she.
I knew it wasn't like a random stranger.
Okay. Anyway,
To
so
make it better.
can I also say the part about the?
How random?
Yeah.
How random
Okay,
if you met a
so-
random
Oh
stranger?
no. You can say the.
Too late. You already started.
Yeah, no, we're saying it. We're saying it.
All
All right, no, it makes you sound crazy. But anyway, so
No, Callie, that no.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Meg is officially
Oh.
muted. Go ahead.
Wrong one.
oh,
There you
okay.
go.
So she was watching this like documentary of this like weird guy who was like molesting children.
Abducted in plain
So-
sight.
Yeah,
But of
yeah,
course.
yeah. So
Everybody knows that.
So
Shit, boy,
then
everyone-
she's with this guy. Anyway, she's like not feeling it at all. They're like kind of hooking up. He won't let her go under the covers because he just got a spray tan and he didn't want to get his sheets.
You have to let me in on this story. Like,
Okay, yeah,
like,
unmute
you
her.
have to-
Unmute her. Yeah.
Okay, she's like making this story sound way worse.
That was exactly what happened.
Okay, he was
She
pretty
was in
much
the
like,
closet.
all right, like something about, and he said because of my spray tan. And at that point, I was like, this fucking dude has a spray tan.
So was he going
I'm
to cut a hole through the
creeped
sheet and
out.
fuck you that way? I'm confused.
No, he didn't
I-
want to get the
no, like
spray
he wanted.
tan on the
He didn't want to be like
sheets.
under,
Oh,
like
you were both
like,
on top of the sheets.
like okay, yeah.
I thought he was under the sheets.
I thought he wasn't letting you under the sheets because
No.
you were spray tan.
No,
he was-
Who's spray tan?
this guy
They're
said.
probably both.
He
spray
said,
tan.
"Okay, I want to
Alright.
like
Yeah, what color would that mix into?
wait. I can't believe this is how we're starting off the podcast. Like
No,
this
this is
is
great.
so bad." Whatever.
Okay,
so
let me get back
this
to the
guy wanted to be
underwear.
on top of his blanket, not under the. He said because of
His
my
blankie?
spray tan. And when I heard that, I was instantly like, "What the fuck? This guy has a spray tan."
and you
Yeah.
thought he was weird.
Made
I
your
was
dicks
creeped
off.
out. Left. Oh,
Didn't leave yet. Let me finish
Oh,
the story.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kelly
I
was
was
doing
going to say,
a
it
lot
wouldn't,
better.
it wouldn't have been a fun
'Cause
story
Meg's-
if you just left after that.
Meg's
So then
picking the pieces she doesn't want
I
to.
almost want to premise to the next morning to the text that we get. Then I'll go back. So I
Ooh,
get a
Quentin
text.
Tarantino.
We get a text
We
from
go forward
Megan
and then we'll
saying-
flashback.
She tells us about this guy. Then she says, "I also have these little girl underwear in my purse that I stole from his house." I'm like,
your pedophile senses are
I'm
going
like,
through
oh
the
yeah.
roof.
So the way I envisioned it was that she just like maybe lost her own underwear and needed a pair and like took his daughter's underwear. I'm like, oh my god. But she, long story short, she was looking under the bed and found little girl bathing suit bottoms,
Uh-oh.
and in her drunken state was like, oh, I'm gonna solve
I'm like,
this
why the
crime.
fuck? No, I was like, why the fuck does this dude have little girl underwear in his bedroom? I was like,
Fucking
holy
Harry
shit.
the Spy over here.
I felt so creeped out, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm really fucked
I'm
up
taking
right
these
now.
to the police.
I don't want to
That's it.
black out and forget that this happened right now, like because I knew how drunk I
Let me
was. I was like, I
swallow.
need to take these so I remember tomorrow morning. So I took them, and then meanwhile I slept on his couch. So he weirded me out. And like with all my belongings, like holding
So
to my
that's how weird
chest.
you didn't leave. You just be like, you know what? He's not going to get me if I
He-
just go
I
to
was
the couch.
I was very far from my house, like very far.
This
from
is
home.
hey. This is a
So,
safe zone. I call safe zone.
Whatever.
Don't touch me on the couch.
I knew it was safe, like because I knew who he was. I knew mutual, but I was
But
still
you also
weirded out.
thought that he was
I
a
was
pedophile.
fucking hammered. I don't know. So anyway, I wake up the next morning, fully lidded home, see pictures of him and his daughter everywhere. I was like, holy shit!
Oh my
I
God,
have
he
his
raped his
daughter's
daughter.
underwear in my bag.
Ugh.
Whatever.
No, they were a cute little pair of like bathing suit bottoms that she's gonna
Okay,
miss
at
this
like
summer at the
4:30
swim
in the
club. Like,
morning, it doesn't seem that way. Abducted in plain sight is creepy as fuck, and it fucked me up for like a good 2 weeks.
Sure.
So could you imagine me though, like finding them right after watching that? I was like drunk as hell. I just thought
Hey, it's
I
fair.
was like literally like you can't trust anybody. This guy has a spray tan. You can't trust the guy with a spray tan.
Now, I agree. You can't trust the guy with the spray tan.
No.
Now, that is a red flag. I
Thank
feel like you
you.
could have seen his skin before you got to his house, though. Was he dressed in a ninja suit, maybe? That you didn't
No,
realize
tell
that he
him-
was a...
It was a nice turtleneck. Came all the way up.
So one, he's like loaded rich, and then not only that,
Oh, in that case.
when she left the next day, he gives her a pop socket, which is still on her phone with his company's brand on it. So you guys can check that out now.
Nice.
playing with it right now.
Was it us?
Wasn't us.
No, don't say
Oh
the
my
name.
god! I
Don't
hope
say
he
the name
I
so
hope he
doesn't
does not listen to this. oh God, what if he
Don't-
listens? But
don't
anyway.
don't show his shit. We're
No,
not
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
ruin
no,
his
no, no, I
pleasure.
won't. No, but he was like, oh, like, I was playing on my phone the next day, probably texting them, like, holy shit, I have his daughter's underwear in my phone, or in my bag. And I was playing with my phone, and he's like, oh, you don't have a pop socket? Like, how do you not survive with that one? I'm like, oh, I got a new phone recently, I just don't have one. He's
How
like,
do you
oh.
not survive with this kid's underwear?
Yeah, he's like, well, I have, like, an extra one if you want one. I was like, okay, that's fine. Sure. He takes my phone, he comes back with the pop socket on my phone
on there.
with his fucking name on it. I'm like, is this some type of parting gift? Like, now I have your name on the back of my freaking phone, like, and your daughter's underwear. Great.
And you
This
kept it
story-
on your, you
and
kept it
this
on your
story
phone.
was so much more embarrassing than the big feet one, and here we go. Thank you to my best friends for
Nice.
exposing me.
Erica, do you have a story about Meghan too?
Let's go down the line.
Where do I start?
You tell us.
Recent or not?
So the-
Oh, God.
Let's leave her alone for a minute, poor thing.
Yeah.
That was a rough.
We can just let that marinate.
Okay. No, it's marinating.
Was that
It's
was
sizzling.
that was the most embarrassing one that you
Oh no.
were willing to tell?
That was like the most PG
One of
one.
the most recent ones.
Fabulous. I can't wait. Let's just do a Meg bash.
Yeah.
The roast of Meg.
Yeah, just do a roast.
Oh, what else? How was your guys' St. Patty's Day? I seen you went to PJ, seen the Giuliano brothers. How you doing?
They're so good.
I love the
It was
Giuliano
so
brothers.
good. I actually wish we stayed longer. We
I'm
were
not a big
only
fan of
there
them.
For like,
Really?
No.
Oh my God, he's so adorable.
Who, Danny DeVito?
And he,
Yeah,
and
I'm
he
not-
had
So
like, and his
good.
wrist must have been injured. He had like a little.
He just
wrap
came
on
from
it.
bowling. Don't let him fool you. He pulled that shit on me one time.
I'm not a big fan.
really?
Yeah, they don't do it for me.
What's the
We
reason?
went to them a couple times and
Fuck yeah, we did.
you don't like them either
Dude.
because we've
dude,
been to them
where's
and
the
we've
camera?
had conversations about them.
I love the Giuliano
It's okay.
brothers.
It's okay.
Get him on the
There's
podcast.
We-
like good vibes there when it's really crowded and a band is playing,
Right.
opposed to going somewhere that there is no live music. You know what I mean? But I think his voice is amazing.
Right, but that's
Well,
that's
amazing's
different.
a bit of a stretch,
I
but
just think
That's
he's
different.
Really good.
Having a band is different than that particular
Having the
band.
jug jukebox.
Right. But what I'm saying
Actually,
what I'm
I
saying
like
is
the jukebox.
if you had a good band, the vibe would still be the same. Not that they're not a good
Yes.
band. Again,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
just because I didn't like them doesn't mean that the vibe's going to change.
I also think a big part of it had to be that we were drinking since 10 a.m.
Right.
So
Oh,
Ed-
run us through your
Right,
day.
and they play
Ev could have been up there
That's what I mean,
rapping
like, the
for us, and I would have been
vibe
like, "Oh
of just
my
live
god!"
Now-
and they
I get it that was a joke, but also don't sleep on the kid. I always walk around with notes on my pad.
put on
I'm
put on
like,
some
"Mom,
fucking beats and see what
Yeah.
happens.
That's right.
run us through your day. I want to see what happened St. Patty's Day.
It's not even
I
St.
wasn't
Patty's
there.
Day.
I was there the day before St. Patty's Day.
Oh
with
yeah, because it
them.
was a whole
I-
weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I was with others.
It was disgusting.
I told you, I woke up Monday morning. I had to get my house inspected. I just bought a townhouse.
Yeah.
Shout
Congrats,
out.
Kate.
Nice.
Congrats, Kate. Big
What's now say the address.
That was a
Harbor
weird
for life.
address.
That
We
was a
don't-
weird flex. Sorry, I just had
Yeah.
to call myself out.
No, that's cool.
Neighbors for life.
But I'm right around the corner from Erica because we have to always live near each other.
Nice. Do you guys
But-
have like the cans with the string?
We're gonna
Rocky loves Emily. Rocky loves.
But thank God I had my inspection that morning because I was saying before, I looked at myself in the mirror and verbally said out loud, like, get your act together. Knock it off.
Knock
My
it
dad
the fuck
came to the
off.
inspection. He was just like, the sheer disappointment on his face was,
He was like, "Get out of here. You're done."
yeah, because you know how
I'll be Kelly
handle
Baker
it.
today.
You
You're
go.
so stupid. Yeah, and the guy's like, why don't you ask a couple questions about the insulin and the electric?
And you were like, "Why don't you do your fucking job and tell me what I'm
Sir,
supposed to be looking for?"
Sir, I got so much black shit built up in my stomach right now. It's at my fucking throat.
all I want to know,
From
all I
the-
want to
from
know,
the Guinness shits?
Yeah.
all I want to
I
know
got it.
is the toilet working.
Yeah,
because
is the
I'm
toilet
gonna use
working?
it.
You could go ahead and get the. Is there mold? No? Get out. I got Guinness shit.
The thing was,
Just
we
thick.
start out with Guinness, and then I was like, I said to Kay, I was like, I don't even know how I got that drunk because all I was drinking was Guinness. And then she was like, and
No, not after 11
and
a.m.
tequila. And then I'm like,
Nice.
I'm having FOMO. I wasn't there with you guys on Sunday.
Yeah.
Where
Were
were
you
you
guys,
at?
were you
It
guys
was great.
more drunk on Sunday than we were on Saturday?
Yeah, what happened Saturday? You
Or-
guys are missing a whole day.
what did we do? Saturday?
Saturday, we-
Sunday. It was so
Oh, Saturday
fun,
went-
but
You gotta get
Saturday
closer.
Was
You can turn the mic too.
Yeah,
Literally.
moves.
Erica
We only-
and Kate
Megan is
left me
hogging
at
the mic.
Duh, as usual. Erica and Kate left me at the bar in Philly on Saturday. I went to the bathroom and I came out. I'm like, where the fuck are you guys? So like, we were really hungry and we're in an Uber. I was like, fuck you.
Love it.
Kelly was
I'm-
still there, but she
I
was like
was
making
not.
out with some man in the corner.
Kelly.
that is
If
not
Oh, Cal, if
true.
you want to call me out, I'll call you
I did-
right
I was
back
So
out, bitch.
for all the gentlemen, let's just you know what? Let's just get this out of the way. What are we 10 minutes in? For all I know, there's just a bunch of raging boners right now watching. So Kelly is single. Meg is obviously single.
That's not questionable at all.
Meg can't be held down, and Erica is taken. So don't even fucking think about it. Meg, continue. Who was Kelly banging in the bathroom?
No, I wasn't making
No.
out with anyone.
There was like a little like kissage, flirtage, maybe a little makeout. Maybe
Yeah,
there was
maybe
a tongue.
flirting.
Kelly, you
I don't
can't
know.
deny love. Just
I'm not denying
whether you're in
anything.
love for an hour.
I don't think I can say
Kissing
his
or an
name.
eternity
are different.
I can't say his name though because we actually know him. Like
For sure, don't say his
yeah,
name.
So
I mean,
can't say his
the,
name.
the least amount of
Just-
names we
yeah,
can say, the better.
someone that we know, but it'll go unspoken.
Write it down on a piece of paper.
And put it up to the camera.
Mute me and I'll mouth it to you all.
Nothing
We'll get
is
at the
more
break.
embarrassing though than the voicemail that I left Kelly accidentally.
Can we
That-
play? Can we
wait,
play it?
Next morning,
No, so this is. Can
Oh
I
my-
almost tell the
yes,
story? So
go
I
ahead.
said Kate and Erica were bummed, and they went home to go get pizza, and like
Like, I don't-
left.
Kate
Literally
is
don't
Kelly's
even
sister. For
remember.
anybody wondering.
Yeah, sorry.
going
So then I
home.
said I finally meet up with them. We're like in rare condition Sunday morning. Like I said, no way am I drinking today. And then Joe brought over coffee and Kahlua, and then. But before that, I'm like, Erica, you left me like a minute and a half voicemail. I guess you like butt dialed me. She's like, yeah, I must have butt dialed you.
Oh,
It's
no.
just, it's not going to do justice. It's just her
Just play it.
talking.
just play that.
Do you have
shit.
it? You still have it?
I have it. Yeah.
Put
Oh,
that
fuck
shit
yeah.
up.
It's
just
actually scary.
her talking to my sister's dog.
Oh shit. Well, it could be worse. At least she wasn't like talking shit about. She's like,
I'm wondering
Fucking
if
Kelly,
we
man, she
can.
left
Can
me.
you plug that in?
Yeah.
plug it in.
Oh wait, no.
No.
this
Oh,
is,
cool, guys.
Can you hold it up?
Yeah, you can hold up the microphone.
All right,
yes.
here we go.
You were my mommy. My mommy is a good girl. And she is.
Wait.
If I did, if I didn't know any better,
What a good girl you are.
What's here?
What's here? What's here?
Wait,
It's pizza.
it's pizza. It's pizza. It's pizza. Wait, holy shit! Can we talk about the time
we
that
were fucking dying.
Wait.
Like, it was just a minute and a half
dude,
of Erica.
if
We
I
were
didn't know
at-
any better, that would sound like somebody who was fucking the maid. That's
Dude,
serious. All I heard
we
was
were
like,
at-
"Hey, my maid."
we were at Kate's house one night after this was not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before. We were drinking. We went back to Kate's house, and Erica literally looks at Kate's dog. Like we're like not drunk at all, and she goes, "Oh my god, hi Lola, you look so beautiful today." Like dead serious. Like did you just like literally talk to the dog like she was a human and tell her she looked beautiful?
What did you do with your
I
hair
tell
today?
all dogs that they look gorgeous. Like,
'Cause they don't know.
I see Grace,
They don't know.
Gracie,
That
my
color
dog,
is working for you.
And I'm like, Grace,
Did
you're
you just
fucking
shed?
gorgeous today. I love you.
Did you recently shed?
Did you just,
That's
did you
just
just hit on
me.
my dog? What are you
Girl,
doing?
that collar is popping.
Anyway, did we even get to Saturday? All you said was
Oh.
she was making out with someone and you got left over pizza.
I wasn't making out with anyone. Flirting is different than making out with someone.
It is.
You definitely made out. Maybe.
Kelly, we're
You
not
can't-
saying
there
who
was
it
like
is.
kiss. Like I don't know if there was actual makeout session. There was like kissing, like a
Anyway,
little tongue
yeah,
action.
a
I'm
little
feel
like
like-
grinding,
whatever.
a
Maybe
little
a little
whisper.
like
It's
grinding.
fine though.
Like grinding's nice.
I'm fucking proud of her. I am here for it. I'm so ready for my friends to be single and do like crazy things like me.
Now, is that because you just need a partner in crime?
I don't need a partner in crime, but I want
So you're
Kelly
against
to
love,
be-
is what you're telling me.
Well, no.
kidding.
Got it back against the wall.
No, I am so against, or so for all my friends being in good relationships, but I'd rather them
Not
be
right
single
now.
than be in the wrong relationships.
Preach.
Oh,
So for
shit.
Kelly, it's a
Ooh.
blessing that she's single because she was very not in a place of want to see my friend. Now she's in a good place,
First cut
and
is the deepest.
yeah.
I think that's when you-
I'm for relationships. I'm for good, healthy relationships. I'm not for unhealthy ones.
You know what? I think that goes for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to the nice guys out there.
Good job, Rye.
Hi, Rye.
There you go,
Yeah,
Rye.
that's us. That's us. How you doing?
Eh, I'm okay.
F, you too.
I'm okay. I'm all
You
right.
married man.
I am married. I drugged her.
Yes.
Multiple times.
I drugged her. I Cosby'd her. All right. So what else
Yeah.
happened Saturday? Actually, nobody cares anymore. You guys
Yeah,
got drunk.
Saturday.
Yeah.
So-
okay, yep.
So what
Good
I would like
time.
to get into, I have a list of questions in my
Okay.
head. My first question is, Erica, this one's not so much for you, but you can chime in because I'm sure you know all their dirty secrets.
Okay.
Oh my
Now,
God.
I'll just do
I'm
a little
down for it.
background. Meg, on social media, I would consider you quite the wild child.
You
So,
can say that.
I just thought of another question in my head. I'll keep that story for later.
Oh God.
So, I'll start with you, and then for anybody who doesn't know Kelly, I would say you're a pretty big deal CrossFitter. I mean,
Average.
average, whatever. Well, to me, you're the best in the world.
Aww.
No, I just.
Oh my
I-
God.
I'm just saying that because I don't know any other one. Anything sponsored by Reebok, I'm out. So, low blow. Now, Kelly, basically you work out in your underwear.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Meg, you're crazy and put on a great show. What kind of DMs do you guys get from other
I
guys?
literally just sent them one today.
We
I
were
was
just
like,
talking about this.
Meg,
actually.
you first because you guys obviously
Right.
put up different vibes, but yous aren't. Just tell me. Just spill the beans.
You want to go first, Cal, or
well, I literally just got one today, and some guy asked if I would,
It
strangle
was
him?
like, can
Ooh,
you
muscle fetish?
Can
I
you
like it.
snap my neck with your thighs, please?
I was like, oh my God. I think
And you're like, yeah, sure.
The worst thing of it all is getting offered money for like real weird shit. Like,
Yes, I already know. Like,
like-
they want your socks and your
well,
underwear.
no, I've
right?
been like offered like from women like to go with them and their husband for
that's
like
amazing.
multiple thousands of dollars.
That's
I have a
fucking
raging
awesome.
boner right now.
Like,
But then there's other people that'll be like, hey, I will send you, give me your Venmo. I will Venmo you $500 for your dirty knee sleeve. I'm like,
Oh, that's a give me.
you
Done.
are the most fucking disgusting.
Send on
human
my
being.
knee sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's he gonna know? Fuck
I
it.
can't even. I feel already dirty talking about it. Like, what is wrong?
Really? No,
There's
dude.
so many
there's-
psychopaths
Dude, there's
out there.
so many weird fetishes. Dude, they definitely ask you for your socks.
The only like piece of article of clothing was like underwear or my knee sleeves, which is creepy.
Knee sleeves doesn't make any sense.
Right?
Underwear
Well,
obviously
they
makes
do.
sense.
They reek, so I don't know.
Ooh, they want your scent.
Yeah.
Do you think they would wear them around and jerk off in them?
Or, like,
or
put
do they
them
just
around
like
their
try
head
to
or
like
something?
put it over their head and just fucking jerk off until they fucking pass
Wait,
out?
someone that I work with was just telling me the other day that
Fucking
this
neck
dude,
extender, like put it over their fucking
Was-
neck like they're in fucking Africa and just like.
this dude was asking little boys. Someone I just worked with the other day. This wasn't recent, but it was
Now,
like back
you just
when.
said little boy, so be careful with
Okay,
this story.
no, back when he was in high school. I'm assuming this is when it was, or a couple. I don't know, not recent, but this dude was arrested for asking high school boys to shit in their boxers and sell it to him.
I would have done it in a fucking.
Wait,
heartbeat.
that's so
I
funny.
would have done it for a case of Keystone.
So
like,
yeah, so he said I was talking to one of my clients
I
about
would've
it, like a
took
dude.
Nice fucking. How you doing?
And he
Guinness
said,
shit.
Yeah.
he was like, dude, did you ever
want a
hear
solid or
about
not?
this dude that was arrested? And he was like, yeah, I heard about him. I know him personally. I mean, even all my boys sold underwear to him. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Of course we did.
Fuck yeah.
I
What's he
mean,
doing with him?
I don't know.
who fucking cares?
Ask him.
That's
Ask him.
not
Rub it
your
in on-
problem after that.
rub
You
it in
shit
on
in
the chest.
underwear.
Ask him.
But, all right, so other than like weird fetishes, like I said,
I mean,
like
I've
you're obviously in
seen-
great shape. So,
we get like, I don't know if you maybe do, maybe serious like.
but I'm
dick-
saying like,
dick pics.
Yeah.
Is it
Oh,
just-
the
is it-
dick pics.
well, of
We get the
course.
dick
Well, that's
pics.
what I want to get into. Like,
Weird dick pics.
is it all creepy fetish dudes for you, or is it like other CrossFitters trying to slide in and be like, "Hey, man"? I'm sure they don't say man.
I
but
don't really
I don't
get
even know how to
that.
flirt anymore. Hey, man, let me get your.
Hey, man, you're looking
Yeah.
pretty hot
I'm like,
these
What do you
days.
squat? Your ass is
Wanna
nice.
bone?
Like I don't know.
More. You would think I would get more like weirder ones, but more just like trying to create casual conversation where I'm like, oh my god, you could have came up with something better than that. Like,
Right.
oh, like what's your bench?
Hey,
Like,
how was
oh.
your
geez,
day?
you're-
I'm like, it was fine, and I'm not DMing you back, loser.
Do you say that?
No, I just don't answer.
All right. Well,
Do you
What's
ever
your-
say
I
anything?
had
what's your
no,
type,
I had a
Meg?
weird
Because
because
you're probably more
Kelly
the average, not.
said to us
Fetish.
today, like, holy shit, look at this DM I got, and it was the weird like squash your face with thighs,
That's
whatever.
absolutely
Whatever
fucking
weird one
hilarious.
that
I
was.
love
I know.
And I was
That's
like,
so
oh my
funny.
god, and let me look at it. I forgot. I screenshot it and sent it to them. Hold on. It said,
Do you laugh or panic when they come in?
What's your
Oh, I
Venmo? Then another one. We'll pay you for helping me. Then right after that, sorry for being weird.
This was to you.
Too late.
Yeah.
Too late. You already are.
Should I give him my Venmo and
For
just
what?
let him send me money?
But what did he want?
He just said, "What's your Venmo?" And then he said, "I'll pay you for helping me."
Helping you what?
And then, sorry for being weird. I don't know. I didn't answer.
Do you guys not like
I
money,
get
dude?
some-
like I am praying
I
that
get
somebody.
some mean.
Me and
I
Chelsea
got a
need a
mean
shed.
one recently.
We got some driveway to like.
I got a mean one recently. Some guy was like DMing me like
I'm about to sell your hair that you
constantly,
gave me.
and I wasn't answering. So I feel like he would go like the nice approach, like, "Oh, you look hot," or hard eyes, like normal stuff, and then he would say something mean. Like for instance, I like posted a story of me in my slippers out, and I wrote like, "Maybe this is why I'm single," like it was a joke, and he wrote back like, "Yeah, I agree."
Oh,
and then
shit.
yeah, and I don't answer, and then he goes back to the mean shit. And then I was in Fort Lauderdale with my girlfriends, and I like posted like a picture of me, like me and my girlfriend dancing in my bathing suit, like totally just having a good time.
But
and
of
he was
course.
like, "You look like a fucking whore." Like DM that to my picture. I'm just like,
Were you guys role playing?
Nailed
What was
it.
happening?
Nailed it.
No, wasn't responding. He just
He
like
follows you, or you
continued.
follow him?
I don't follow him back, so I don't even know what he looks like, and I want to know, but I just
So is like this? Is that like playing the mean card, or like how do you? Because remember when you were younger, you would like, let me push her, maybe she'll like me.
Yeah, like, I feel like you just
that
want the
shit don't work
response.
when you're 30, dog.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
so
I don't know.
Let me be a complete shitbag to Meg, and maybe she'll send me her slippers.
Do you guys ever answer anything?
I do.
I
I have answered DMs. I mean, it's 2019. Like, come
Right.
on. I'm not
Internet
against,
dating
I'm
is
not
a real
against
deal,
it.
and even if
Yeah.
it is on Instagram, I mean,
I'm not.
I'm sure
against
NBA
it.
players DM chicks all the time. Well,
Right.
I'm sure their DMs are through the fucking roof, but
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, just maybe not the ones that ask you for your knee sleeve and shit like that, but other
that
ones
one
that are just
cracks me
no,
up. I
like
love that.
there's a way to go about it. That
right.
isn't
You could have a
creepy,
conversation with somebody and
or
then just
like
stop
if
having
you,
a conversation.
If
It's
you
not-
look back
you don't
at
have
the
to meet up with
person's
them.
page and they look normal and they sent you a normal thing and it doesn't seem like there's someone that I don't know. You can kind of feel
right.
it out.
You can always just stop talking to them.
You can kind of
Right.
get a sense if they're a nice person or not.
yeah.
Well, it helps if they DM you and you're like, oh, well, he's kind of good looking.
Right.
You don't want.
I
a
mean,
fucking
hot guys
mustache and
can get away with a lot more than
Of
not
course,
hot guys.
it's the same shit as hot girls get away with a lot more than
Yeah.
some troll fucking hitting you up.
Right. Very true. Sorry, Erica, I'm stealing the mic again.
Erica's here just for just for support.
We recently,
Erica's just here to drink the wine.
We recently did get the same DM though.
Oh my
Remember?
God, I forgot about that one. Let me pull it
Oh
up.
my God! Explain what happened.
I feel like the
Strange.
listeners hate this conversation.
I don't
Oh,
care.
Probably.
I love it.
But
They
whatever.
fucking love it.
Sorry, guys.
We're gonna get them the mood.
We're gonna have a
It
DM
was like a
contest.
request
Everybody
one for
DM
me,
Kelly.
You know?
DM Kelly and Meg to see what we're gonna have the best DM, and after
A DM
tag
off.
the garage
These are
pockets
all, like-
garage.
These are all like the requests. I think it.
You can't take her anywhere.
My bad. My bad, guys.
I almost
Nice
had wine
hand.
down.
Wait, so these are just the requests, like people that I don't follow back. That like it comes up as a request DM.
Uh-huh.
But wait,
Megan's
this is
so
the one that.
popular.
Well, Kelly obviously.
She's like, there's like 8 in
Kelly
here.
obviously
So
has way more. Wait, but where is?
Oh,
it,
we're having a
Erica?
contest. Who gets more DMs?
I don't remember because I ignored the request. I don't know.
That's a good girl
Basically,
fact.
it was like asking us to be their escort for the night for $1,400 or like something like that.
You wouldn't go on a date for $1,400?
I don't see. I feel like
Oh wait, there.
I have it. It says,
You're not gonna
"Hi
go on
there."
That wine.
I
is
won't
stressing
move
me
the
out.
microphone anymore. It says, "Hi there. I would love you to be my mistress, devil face, and I'm your slave. I will pay you up to $1,600 depending on how good you are, comma, let
Up
me
to.
know if you're interested." Erica was like, "This is fucking weird." And I was like, "I've always wanted a fucking slave. Let's do it."
I mean,
Sounds like pretty
all
woman.
right. Well, if you break it down though, like sexuality is weird as it is, but I mean, it's not like
That's
you're
a lot of money.
You're not videotaping it.
right, but
it was
I
like
think
I'm broke.
I think like
Considering.
meeting up with meeting up with somebody and doing something like that's different than sending your knee sleeve or pooping in your boxers. Or
I would
something
send
like
my
that.
knee sleeves
dead.
after every single. Is it called practice or lifting? What is it that you do? After every single practice.
I told you we weren't talking about CrossFit.
Okay, well, we're talking about
right.
your knee sleeve going around a
Right,
dude's
sorry,
neck and
yeah.
him nutting. So what do you want me to tell you? I got to bring up something. It's hard not to.
Oh my
But that's what I'm
God.
saying. Those things are a lot easier to do and get off without any problems.
Yeah, you
than
can't
actually
trust
going to meet up
anything.
with
Like, Are
somebody.
you kidding?
Yeah, meeting up is
Yeah.
definitely scary as a girl, for sure.
No, and like if you don't have morals, you can do that kind of stuff. But I think I would just like die inside, being like this creepy guy is paying me to like hang out with him. Ah.
I don't know. It depends.
I mean, you guys
Just
are
get rid of
guys,
all
like-
your mirrors.
what?
Don't look at yourself.
But the problem is, like, you don't know.
Don't look at
Yeah, the
yourself.
problem, it could
What do
be
you need morals
It
for?
could be innocent, and he could be like a weak dude. Obviously, he likes getting beat up, so he's probably a bitch as it is. His mom probably hit him when he was young, so it starts from like a real young
But,
age.
like,
He had this fetish since he was like 3 or 4. Or
But
some
who
shit.
do we know if that's even the guy behind the computer? It
You
could
don't.
be some like sex slave company getting you to go there and
Which-
taking you. It's
Yeah,
just,
no, human trafficking is a real thing. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like,
No, it really is though.
yeah, no
If
shit.
we want to get on current events, that shit's real.
We don't. So, but I was
Google
saying,
it.
but I was saying, like,
Jesus.
you
Don't.
wouldn't know if he didn't have hidden cameras. That's what I don't like. That's creepy. Because he could just have, like, people like have cameras in like their fucking shoes or like teddy bears and shit. He could like have it underneath the bed and just stare at your asshole for like fucking 3 months
Oh
straight.
my god.
Or
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, shit happens. It's fucking.
How did
That's
we
what I'm saying.
even get on
I'm not
this
even worried about cameras. Like you could walk in and he could be behind the door and fucking choke you out. Like that's
yeah, cameras is the least
like,
of your worries. Meeting
yeah.
up with a strange dude.
I don't know. You say that, but like, what happens if you're just on Pornhub?
That's better than dying.
yeah.
Is it?
Questionable.
That's kind of the same thing about responding to DMs, though. Like you really don't know who.
Yeah.
it
No, I'm just trying to make a joke. It's definitely got to be weird as shit.
But that's
You're
what I'm
so
saying. Like
lucky
responding.
You're married, Ev. You don't have to worry about this
I
nonsense.
am lucky I'm married.
Responding is one thing.
And it's not that I'm lucky that I'm married because it's like a race. It's just lucky that I'm married because
I'm spilling on the
I love
table.
Because you love Chelsea.
I love Chelsea.
That's all that matters,
Chelsea's
right?
a bomb ass woman.
She is.
And you lucked
She's got
out.
great boobs.
And
And-
that's
and you
that's
know
the
what?
type of guy I'm looking for.
And
I
you
just
know
want a
what?
guy that's going to be like, she's got nice.
You know what? I love my
Got
girl.
a great
Scott.
rap.
And if she was here, she'd be like, "That's all he loves me for."
I feel like no.
Did you guys
would
bring
say
more than
that.
one
They'd be
box?
Like, you need a boob
No,
job.
I know.
Same.
All right,
Guys,
is
we have,
that-
we have plenty of beer.
I was gonna say, is that almost out, or is
No,
Erica
Erica's
just struggling to?
Erica's
Or-
missing
Erica's just
3
slow.
chromosomes.
I can't go anywhere without spilling shit. It's bad.
That's all right. This table, it gives the table character.
The worst was when I got mad.
Meg, you don't even have a microphone. You're just screaming in the background right now.
The worst was when I
Stop
got.
stealing the microphone from Erica. She's
God
like-
damn it, Megan!
Erica brings the microphone to her face, and Meg just moves her head into the middle of fucking Erica.
Give
Meg-
me the mic, motherfuckers.
Meg was pushing it to Erica and going with it to talk into it.
Like she's gonna fall out of her chair.
Guys,
Erica, continue
I need
to
my
talk.
own mic.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
the worst was when my sister and her boyfriend, Shannon and Kev,
Oh, I was gonna say Sissy
they
Emmy.
were not Sissy Emmy, but shout out to Sissy Emmy.
shout out Sissy
She's-
Emmy.
She's a weekly listener. So anyway.
Atlanta, Georgia's finest.
Yes. Shannon and Kev were doing a chest bump in my living room for
Nice.
some weird reason. Shannon fucking spilled a glass of wine that was sitting on this little like tray on my ottoman.
Of course.
So I flipped out
Ottoman, great word.
because I was just so pissed.
It's a
It was a
word.
brand new rug, which I actually didn't pay for. I was given the rug,
Oh,
but
it's a gift.
literally 2 weeks later, I
gift
got what
hop.
I asked for because I spilled a whole glass of wine on Kate's rug, white rug.
Erica, you spill everything.
I know.
Yeah, but isn't it
But-
kind of your fault for having the white rug?
We both have
touche,
white
touche.
rugs. I guess it's just.
White
I
rugs
don't
is so
know.
80s to me.
White
I used to
rugs,
spill everything
red
upstairs.
wine.
I
That's
haven't
why
done it in a while.
when Rye's around, you better have hardwood.
I haven't done it in a while.
You better have some hardwood.
It was never my fault though.
Is that yoga? Hold on.
Oh boy.
No, this is just really sweet because
Go ahead.
because I am a little bit crazy. A lot of people are mean and judge me and say mean things. And I just opened this text right now from my mom as we're talking about this. And she said, "Hi, my girls." This is to me and my sister. And she said, during Sebastiana, which I think is some yoga
a Jewish
thing
holiday.
because she loves yoga. I think. I don't know. Today, I realized I judged myself too much. And I hope you guys do not judge yourselves ever because you are perfect and kind with a butterfly emoji.
Yo,
And I wanna
shout
be
out,
like,
Miss O'Malley.
You know what, Peg? You are
Perfect
the
and
best.
kind.
Nice.
As we'll be in the bathroom line, and Megan will be like, "Oh my god, we are the hottest ones here."
Before the show just started, Megan's like, "You think we're like the hottest guests you
All
had
right.
so far?"
Wait, this is my
Confidence
motto.
is
I was like, I don't know. Dan and Kev Gallagher are giving you a run for your money.
This
I'm not
is
sure.
my motto, though. Like, I was like, it doesn't really matter what you look like. If you really think you're the hottest girl in the bar and you actually believe that, then other people will believe it too. Like, and it literally works every time.
I think you
Every
have
time.
voodoo creatures
Every
in your
time.
closet. And you don't know what you're talking about.
Really,
Confidence
it's like,
is good. No,
if you,
100%
I've
confidence
seen
is
so
cool,
many
but-
hot guys across the bar, and like, I'm like, oh my god, I want to talk to that guy. And then 2 minutes in, I'm like, this guy sucks. He's horrible. And then you're talking to the guy that's a 5 out of 10 that has a personality of a 10, and it's just like makes them that much hotter, you know?
You can't get it all in one box.
Yeah, I don't know what you think this is. This isn't Hollywood. I ain't Leo.
Right, but I'm saying like it doesn't matter necessarily if you're the hottest person. If you're cool, it makes you more attractive.
All right, so all you ugly people out there, listen up. Meg says, as long as
Shout
you
out
guys
to the
are
uggos.
cool,
And that was Meg's
have a
TED
shot.
Talk on you're
Yeah.
ugly as fuck, but you can still be hot.
Yeah.
You can still fuck as long as you're funny.
So if you want to call into the Ugly as Fuck hotline, Meg's here all night.
If you can make me laugh, I'm down. Even if you have a spray tan, just kidding.
Are you against guys with spray tans?
Yes.
Because
Because you can't get under the covers. That's why. Because,
Is that it?
Because
I thought that was weird. You guys don't agree? I don't know. I don't know.
He's like 40 years old. He
What
shouldn't
is
be getting
your
a
guys-
spray tan.
What's your thought on girls getting spray tans?
it doesn't really bother
It does
me.
smell like
It
We
does
all
smell
do
good.
it. We
Yeah.
all do it.
Well,
whether you wanna believe it or
here's the
not.
thing. It makes sense because you don't always have time to go tanning every single day.
It's
And
not only that, you look 10 times better when you
And
get sprayed.
tanning gives you cancer, and cancer kills.
and not every girl can just lay out every
Okay,
single
what
day.
is your thoughts on girls wearing extensions?
All right,
Be
so
careful
shout out
what
to
you
Chelsea.
say.
Shout out to Chelsea
Yeah.
because she gets spray tans and
And
has
hell
extensions. So
yeah,
keep
yeah.
going.
She's
Check
a
and
Jersey
check. I'm
Mike.
okay with both.
Well, and the listeners need to know what we brought.
Oh,
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
where's the camera?
yeah,
Yeah,
Pull it down.
give the people what they want to see.
The Buddha.
They brought
Chin
what is it?
strap.
It's just a hair extension? Like, is that what it is?
It's a- it's a
Meg
piece of
finally
my
sha-
fake
hold on.
hair.
Meg finally shaved her belly button, her happy trail. Meg
It's
finally
hard
shaved
because
her
it's
happy
blonde.
trail.
It's hard to
so.
see.
Hey, Charles.
Other side, Ev.
Oh,
Did you
shit.
see what we
So-
brought, Chels?
So she brought hair a piece. What is it, Meg? A piece of your fake
It's a
hair?
yeah,
Shave your belly
it's a
button.
piece of my hair extension.
She didn't bring the whole Buddha. If you're watching on YouTube, the Buddha was
So,
here.
Chelsea, what they just asked me was, are you okay with girls getting spray tans, and are you okay with girls having extensions? I said, check and check.
No, I think spray tans, they're fine. Some people can't tan. Not only do they not have time to tan, but they just can't tan right.
The Irish.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I can tell Meg doesn't
Do what
get
you
tan
gotta
that
do.
well.
I actually do, surprisingly. Like, I can get dark
This is a
in the
podcast, so
summer.
you're not supposed to lie. But go ahead.
No, I do though. Like, I'm pretty in the summer. I get, but I also lay out every day pretty much. But I'll get,
Sure.
Burn for the first time.
yeah. I'm
Gotta
fair.
shock the system.
I'm
slide into
fair.
Erica just a little bit.
Awesome.
My
Yeah.
heart feels so sad for Erica because she doesn't
Guys,
have a
I'm
microphone, so she's
deprived.
side talking.
That's
Yeah,
She
no,
didn't know
I'm
anything.
fair. Like, I will get pasty in the winter, so obviously, I will get a spray tan. But in the summer, I will eventually tan.
I mean,
But
those
I
big
am
white
all
feet don't
for-
see any sun.
I'm all for the spray.
She wears
tan.
socks all the time.
I'm for the fake hair, the fake lashes, the spray tan. Like,
Now, you
Just
say
fake,
you're,
head
you're
to
saying
toe.
you're for it because it just makes you feel better,
Yeah.
it's easier, or it's just a confidence booster,
I think
or it's
that
just too much
all-
work
I-
being a girl.
I think.
Because I'll be honest, I woke
think
up,
pretty much
threw on these cut-off shorts. I got no socks on.
at least all the girls that I'm friends with, like, this is just what we do. Like, because we feel like we look
And it's
better.
fun,
It's
yeah.
fun. And as long as you're real on the inside, that's all that matters.
I don't know what that
As
means.
long as we're not fake bitches on the inside, we're good.
I would love to be a guy, but for you guys, if you're an ugly guy, you're fucked. Like,
Oh my God, you guys can't wear makeup. I feel so bad for you.
Well, what you're saying is ugly girls can still fuck. Ugly guys can't
ugly
fuck.
girls can have a good body
You
and
think?
cover it up.
Can
yeah.
What
ugly,
if it- what-
ugly guys can fuck guys with no standards though? Like, they don't have their pick of
You
the
just said
litter.
two guys are going to fuck
Wait.
each other?
You said ugly guys will fuck guys.
No, if
Oh,
you're... all right,
ugly
here-
girls
can-
I meant, sorry, I meant
Well, that's what I'm
ugly
saying.
girls.
Ugly girls can still get laid. Ugly guys have trouble.
But like,
well, if
only
you're
by
a
guys
funny
with no
ugly
standards.
guy, you can
Yeah.
get any girl.
An
All right.
ugly fug, an
A fugly guy.
a fugly guy can fuck. God damn it!
But it's also a lot harder for that ugly guy. It's also a lot harder for that ugly guy to get started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
They
it's
can't
hard
slide
for
in
him.
the DM and be
Exactly.
like, "Hi, girl,
I
let me get
think
your
that's
knee
why-
sleeves."
Exactly.
And then,
Or
I
if they have
think
Skittle
that's
Pops.
why, though, a lot of really, really hot guys don't have good personalities because they've never had to work. Like, they could just stand there, have girls approach them,
What's wrong, Billy?
and they kind of just never had to be cool, so they kind of suck. So when you get
Right.
older, the really hot guy that's in the corner that's hot, cool or hot isn't cool.
A personality will get you farther than anything.
But
That's
I will
just
say, a
fact all
hot
around
guy
life.
at the bar usually is not cool.
Right, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did just say
So
that. You were
if you
laughing.
are
Never had
ugly,
it, never had to work.
yeah, because Ev was.
I agree.
I'm
It's
sorry?
not always about looks.
Because Ev's ugly? Is that what she just said?
Wait, what?
because she said if you
Do you have Skittle Pox?
What the fuck are Skittle Box?
Never seen a commercial.
No.
Are they contagious? I don't think so.
What's wrong, Billy? Doctor says I have Skittle Pox.
Oh shit, I've seen it.
Are they
yeah.
contagious? I don't think so.
Yeah, basically, 10 out of 10 looking guys suck at personality. 0 out of 10 looking guys have a 10 out of 10 personality, and they can fuck.
All right, so I'm asking you, do you think the good-looking guys have bad personalities because it's genetic, or they just don't try anymore?
They never had to work at it. They could stand in the
But-
corner, have girls approach them, and they could just be like, okay. So they never had to learn how to like have good conversation. Like,
Okay, so
treat
you're
a
saying
girl
their people
nicely.
skills are down, but I'm saying
Yeah.
just like you are who you are, no matter what you look like, right? So you're saying like if you're a good-looking guy, or even if you're an ugly-looking guy, you still are who you're gonna
To
be.
an extent, your like environment and stuff though also has created you to be who you are.
So right when things come easy, get Erica, you're pulling the microphone. I feel like you had something to say.
Poor thing.
But just yank it from Meg
say
because she's
that,
not gonna give it
like,
up unless you take it.
I honestly think that Meg is like on the right track with this. If you are a hot guy and you don't have to work for getting
Boys,
girls,
listen up.
you don't have to portray yourself as anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're not used to like.
But that's what
putting
I'm
in
saying.
effort
Those
at all.
ugly guys don't get the first in either.
Oh yeah.
They
No,
can't.
for sure. No.
You're not even
they
talking
win
to
in
them.
the end.
Okay, that's fine, but
But you
Junior-
don't even
you're saying
talk to
junior
them
guy-
because
Junior
they're
guys are
ugly
getting
and
more-
they're like
okay. Shout out to Meg's last
All
boyfriend,
right,
who
this
she just said
sounds
was
re-
ugly.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
It does sound
Hopefully
bad.
he
It's
doesn't
very
listen.
bad.
He was ugly. He was not hot.
Now-
Well, not hot. I don't
think
But-
if you.
But he was a 0 out of 10, but he's 10 out of 10 personality, right? So that counts.
like I was like,
Go ahead, Cal.
not
I think if you
interested.
can make a girl laugh, you're on. That is like the ultimate. At least for me, if you're funny, or we were just talking about this before we came here. If you're a
Filthy
guy,
rich.
Wait, this
if
is what
you're a
happened.
guy that takes initiative, like if we're going out to dinner and you just order for both of us, or you like decide where we're gonna go, or you like.
Oh, for
You're
sure.
like- you're like,
I
"Mm."
need someone
I'm just
to make
like,
decisions
Oh,
for me.
yeah, like
automatically.
I have no. I
Interesting.
don't-
I would never in my life order Chelsea's dinner for her.
No.
I already know what she wants because we've been dating for
But that's
210
because you've been
years.
dating for. If we're talking
Yeah.
about first dates,
Like if we're going
so-
on a first
The
date
lady
and-
will have
yeah.
shrimp scampi.
Yeah.
She'd be like, I fucking hate seafood. I'm like, fuck.
No, if we're
Wait.
going on a first date and you say, we were just saying this, if you say to us, like, well, like, what type of, like, where do you want to go? Like, no, I'm not.
She'll
we're-
take
we're
the
not-
dressing on the
We
side.
don't want to make any
Wait,
sort of
yeah, we were just
decision. Like,
listening to
no.
something about this, and it was so true. Honestly,
Extra au jus. Damn it.
so the last guy I dated, which I hope he doesn't listen to this. It sounds mean. I wasn't interested because I wasn't attracted to him at first. I was like, he's not hot. I'm not about it. Whatever. We were like talking a little bit.
What?
Whatever. We were talking a little bit, and instead of like being like a normal progressive first, like him taking me on our first date, he was just like, "There's a Flyers game tonight. Let's go." Like, and I was just kind of like, "All right." And he just bought us banging tickets. We went out, banged him on the first night. It was over from there.
Hey-o.
In love.
All right, time
Good
out.
for
Now we're
No,
talking.
No, you're not going to get away with
Now
that
you're
story.
just saying because of money.
You're not
No,
gonna, you're not
but
gonna,
like if he was
hold
like,
on, hold
"Oh,
on.
do you maybe want to go out?" and was kind of awkward and like insecure and wasn't confident, I would have never went out with him.
Okay.
But because he was just like, "Hey, there's a game tonight. Let's go."
So
Okay.
this
Are
podcast
you
is
down?
basically how to get a girl.
Pretty much.
Time out.
But
It's
it
how
works.
to get Meg.
I'm not going to let
is
you.
what-
I'm not going to let you go away with that story. So, you said, I don't even want to talk about him because I don't know him. I feel bad. But you were saying,
Well, he
you-
ended up being a complete douchebag anyway. So whatever.
Well, it still doesn't matter. Just because he's a douchebag
Okay.
to you doesn't mean I think he's a douchebag.
All right.
I don't know. So
You don't know.
I get my own opinions of him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not just going to ride the Meg's he's a douchebag train. So, I believe you. You're my friend, but I'm just saying. So, you said he wasn't attractive, and now was that at first glance?
Okay, I don't want to say he wasn't attractive because that's mean. He wasn't my normal type. I wasn't attracted to him. My friend that wanted to hook me up with him, who thought like we would hit it off and all this stuff, would like show me his pictures, this and that.
Right.
And I was kind of like, no way, not about it, never happening.
But I'm saying, like, all right, so your first date, but
So-
like what you like is what he did. He took the initiative. He
So-
said, "Yo, we're gonna go to Flyers. I'm gonna fuck you in the parking lot, and then we're gonna go in and watch
no,
Gritty
Well, that
run
didn't
around
happen.
like a man."
No, that didn't happen.
Gritty.
So even like, well, no, even like
Fucking dumb.
the first.
I think I'm drunk. We finished the box of wine already.
Golly.
We're 40
No,
minutes
even
in.
like this shit. I told you guys we're gonna be your best motherfucking podcast ever.
Meg, yo, Chels,
even like
Chels, Meg was like, "Are we allowed to curse on this podcast?" I said, "Have you ever fucking listened to anything? Do you even follow us on Instagram?"
I do.
She doesn't know shit.
Whatever. So anyway, no, even like the first day I was like, like this isn't my normal type. Like I'm not used to this. I don't really like him. I'm not like, ooh, yeah, you're hot. And like, I'm just like so into you. But we had a good time. It continued. I like continued to get to know him. And then like, I was very much like obsessed with him.
Nice.
And I normally wouldn't have maybe gave him a shot. But his personality was so like, he had so many other things going on.
All right, so like the first glance thing is definitely a real thing. I mean,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
has
yeah.
to be something
You
that
have
attracts
to have
you.
attraction. Yeah.
There has to be something that attracts you.
But there can be something so attractive of a guy that doesn't give you an option. Like I feel like a guy. It's like, would you want to go on a date? Would you like to go on? It's like,
yes.
Hey girl, we're going to dinner Saturday
Oh, it's
night.
like-
you
it's
don't
a
got plans, and I'm just like,
It's
I don't have
confidence.
No,
Not
that's-
anymore.
that's
Not anymore.
Fucking bullshit.
It's
There's no way a
literally-
dude's gonna grab you by your fucking butt cheek and be like, "Listen, Maggiano's Friday night 7. I'll see you there."
I would be
Ain't
like,
happening.
I am there, baby.
I have never been so turned on
Yes.
by you saying that.
Maggiano's.
No, this guy was literally like,
yo,
we're
from
going
the
to
girl
the
who
Flyers
was selling
game. I
her
was
knee
like,
sleeves.
A chain Italian restaurant, and I'm grabbing your butt cheek. I am so
The girl
ready.
will take white Zinfandel
And spaghetti and
and
meatballs.
spaghetti and meatballs.
No, not order
All the
for you.
garlic
Not
knots you
order
have.
for you. No. Don't like order my like. Tell me what I'm gonna eat as my meal. But you say like, oh, like this appetizer's really good. Like, why don't we share some of these needs? This sounds good. What do you think?
So you
like,
mean be
that.
a person and have a discussion about what you're gonna eat?
Right, but like,
I was just gonna
but,
say that.
No,
like,
be a
in
person?
control.
But him
Be in
con-
control.
Yeah, not like this bitch is gonna take like the salad chase with some white. Like not like that. Like it's more like
like I was.
offering like suggestions. Like, oh, we should share.
Like he can
this.
lay the
Like,
ground rules and be like,
yeah.
"Listen, I know this is our first date, but get ahead and eat.
No.
Don't get the fucking garlic salad
Yeah.
or garlic salad, garden salad, and a fucking water.
Or
Let's do
definitely
this.
don't get the garlic salad.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
don't get
'cause
the
it's
You
not
have
garlic
to
good.
get the
Trust me.
It's
filet
not good.
mignon on the first date.
Ooh.
That's all I'm saying.
We got ourselves a real
That's
meat
all
eater over
I'm
here.
saying. Yeah.
Real meat eater.
Don't even eat it. That's a baller move.
Yeah,
Order
no,
it.
I
Don't
would
even
think
fucking eat
so.
Just take it home.
What if a guy took home your doggy bag?
I've had that
Or
happen.
like he was, all right, so you were done. You're like, all right, I'm
No.
done. And he's like, oh, I'll get that wrapped and takes it.
No.
Wait.
No.
I'll just carry
I'm
it for
eating
you.
that shit. They're not eating it. Hell no.
Go ahead.
He paid for it.
Oh, I know a girl that went on a date with one of our friends, that a guy that has done that, and she told me the next day, and I can't call him out right now, but I want
No,
to
for sure, don't call him out. But
Call him out.
Oh, it was so funny. No, I can't.
Whisper.
I can't.
Whisper it into the mic.
But no, I've had guys that have done. Actually, well, I went on a date with one guy, and so we ordered like some food, whatever, and like a flatbread, and we only each had
Love
maybe
flatbread.
like one slice of the flatbread, and he was like, "I want to wrap this up and like give it to you, and you can take it for lunch tomorrow." Like, and that was kind of cute. I like that because it was like a flatbread.
because like when you're
that
eating
you
it
could
tomorrow,
eat.
you're like, oh, I'm thinking of so
And it was like a flatbread that wasn't like a weird thing to like wrap up that you were kind of munching on. It was like a pizza.
Yeah.
And he was like, I was like, he's like, I want you to take it. Like, just, we'll wrap it up. You can have it for lunch tomorrow. Like, so that was cute.
Wait,
He did
I
that.
want a premise. I don't want someone to be like, and by the way, she is going to get the chicken parm, and I'm getting like the veal parm. Like, I will still make decisions.
Yeah.
But
I'm
what
against
I
veal, but
meant,
go ahead.
what I meant
parm
was,
at that table.
Yeah, I mean,
like recommend
if you don't like
apps
parm,
for
get
you
the
to
fuck out of this
share.
podcast. But like, I'll even say I was on a date recently, and we were getting like breakfast or something. He's like,
a breakfast date. What the fuck?
hey, if you
So
don't
that's-
like
so that's-
breakfast,
It's a
So that's a
weekend
real thing when a
bachelor
guy's come
date.
up to me like, yo, you want to grab a coffee?
this was a whole ordeal.
I'm more.
But-
of a-
They were
I'm more of
they
a,
were
"Chelsea,
together
wanna
the
grab a
night
beer?"
before. They
No.
were together
Ew, okay,
the night
Megan,
before.
that we weren't
Really?
actually.
You talked
Anyway.
about me in the spray tan
Anyway.
guy, bitch.
I'm saying, and the way it went
Megan's
down
all
was
types of fired up today.
the
We're
way
gonna
it
mute
went
Meg for this story.
down that made it more attractive was like, do you like pancakes? And I'm like, yeah, who doesn't like pancakes? And do you like eggs? Like, yeah. And we should definitely try this. And then he just orders basically the entire menu. And
Smorgasbord,
we're
they
just
call it.
like,
Yes.
picking. And it was like, we were on a first date. I'm not
breakfast
making-
buffet.
Like, it
I'm
doesn't
not
make you
making
feel
a decision.
awkward.
I'm just like, yeah, of course I fucking
It
like
doesn't
pancakes.
make you feel
Like,
awkward, like
yeah.
being like, oh, like.
And it's so attractive when a guy's just like, yeah, like we're gonna get everything, and you better eat it all. And I'm just like,
Or I'm gonna spank you
I'm
later.
in love. That's my biggest pet peeve is someone who's a picky eater.
Yeah.
Can't have that
No, it's not even,
at all.
it's inappropriate. And
Wait, remember how you guys were asking what what do you guys do, top fives and shit?
Meg,
Right?
you are never allowed
Okay.
on this fucking
I'm
show ever
sorry.
again. You're fired. You're grounded. You got the tension, and
All right, well,
fucking thing sucks.
anyway, I'm sorry. The top five.
Wait, when are we gonna
This
say
reminds
the
me
top
that Erica said before. She's like, okay, like we should do like our top 5 qualities in people.
I said top 5 attractive qualities.
Sure.
Whether it's like personality or
I was like
physical.
hungover food.
And Kelly's like, drunk foods.
Drunk food.
That's
I
what
was
I
like-
did.
That is
so
what we're doing. That's what I did.
Okay,
too.
good.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about qualities that we like, but I think drunk food.
we
is
can do
better.
that after the break.
I thought it was
I
a
think
good
this is
theme for
perfect.
us
Yeah.
girls.
Because I gotta
That's
pee.
why I
Let's do
suggested
our
it.
teas. When we're back from the love line at the garage, we are gonna talk about what qualities do we like in ugly men and attractive men. Attractive men, right. Fuck it. Good men can get away with a little bit more, but ugly guys can fuck.
Ugly guys can fuck.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Do you guys
Meg?
do you guys want one or?
Oh, I want to ask Meg about
throw up.
You guys, this
When
is
we-
gonna be your best.
Meg. When we get back, I
don't
want to
think
ask
so.
you
This
about
was
Love Line
wrong.
or the show you're on, Heartbreak Hotline.
Oh my god, we were talking about the fucking bikini hot green.
Say it into the microphone so everyone can hear.
Oh, all right. We're gonna tell them about the green screen bikini dance.
Oh god,
Can't-
That sounds
Oh,
that sounds like a lot
I'm
of
on
fun.
the edge of my seat.
There you go.
All right, guys, tee off.
Wait, is this true?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do
I
it.
guess.
I can't
Ready?
wait. Ready?
Yeah, we're already recording.
Nice.
No, we're not. I have such anxiety.
All right, we're not doing this. From what?
I just turned.
I'm just saying way too much in the mic. There.
The
I used to. We used to think that like the first 10,
I mean, we're running. So
10 or 11 episodes. All right, I want to start recording now. Ready?
Yep.
Ready?
And we're back. Are we back? It's recording. All right, we're back. All right, we're back from a nice, beautiful piss. We are back here on Love Line at the Garage. And Meg O'Malley has some wonderful news. She just had a twerk contest in front of a green screen. Meg?
Hey.
So, Meg, you were on Heartbreak Hotline.
I was on Love Connection.
The Love Connection. I love Andy. I'm a big E and
Okay.
Bravo guy.
So that's why I went on it, because I'm obsessed with Andy Cohen.
Sure.
He's the best. So,
Mhm. Just had a baby. Didn't have it.
How'd you
He's
get
a
on it?
man, But you know what I mean.
so this was how many years ago was this? Like
Probably 7.
two or 3 years ago.
7 to 10,
It
I
was-
think.
No, it was a while. I didn't realize it was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Chelsea, I can see you in the corner.
So Kara Nesbitt, you guys know my friend Kara?
I sure don't, but she sounds
No?
lovely.
Okay. She moved out to California and she was in a girls group with like auditions and shit.
Mhm.
And she saw it and she sent it to me and Jill at the time, who was single.
Shout out to Jill.
And she was like, "You guys need to like apply for this. Just do it. Like
Doesn't
fuck
follow
it."
us.
So Jill, she'll follow you guys now after I'm on
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure she will.
But anyway, so I was like, all right, like maybe we'll apply, whatever. And then I went on Twitter. I saw that Andy Cohen tweeted the same thing, that he's going to be the host of this same show. So we're like, yeah, let's like fill out an application online. Thinking nothing of it, like literally filled out like a couple of things, like on an online app, sent a pic in. They called me back. They asked me to like do the whole audition process of, you know, like doing a Skype interview, like the whole casting thing. Went through it and actually got on. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll do it. Whatever. I got to meet Andy Cohen.
The gayer
Did
Ryan
it.
Seacrest.
Was it like the first
Did it?
season?
Yeah,
I don't
it
know
was-
anything
yeah,
about the show,
Yeah,
so.
it was the first
Yeah,
season.
first season.
So I looked like a complete bitch
I don't think
on
so.
the show.
I'll
Did
let
you guys?
explain
Did
your-
you
I
guys see
watched
it?
it.
Okay.
Okay, people that don't know me were like hating on me hard as hell.
I think that's what it might be because I watched it and all right, I know I'm cutting you off, but I'll just say my piece.
Yeah.
Like people told me like, oh my god, did you see that episode? Sorry, but people were
It's
like,
fine.
Meg seems like such a bitch, all this shit. And I was like, all right, so I watched it walking into it, getting ready to be like, oh, Meg's gonna I guess she's making herself look like an ass. Maybe they edited it wrong. I watched it. I was like, seems like Meg to me.
Yeah. All right. So
Like, I didn't think anything
Even-
of it. I didn't think it was
I
anything
don't know if that's a
terrible.
good thing or a
like-
bad thing.
So even people that I work with, like they were like, "Oh my God, you were hysterical. We love you."
Exactly.
But they said like their husbands and people that didn't know me were like, "Wow, like this is the Meg that you talk about. That's so great and so like nice and sweet and funny." Like, and I'm like, it was fucking TV. So first of all, they put me. They said, "What's your type?" I was like, "I'm 5'9". I want a tall dude. This and that." They put me on
Spray
a
tan,
date
rich.
with a guy who is like
Walks around with
he
little
was
kids
literally
everywhere.
like,
Extra
he was
pop sockets.
5'3" or 5'4". Like they put us on a date purposely for me to be the one that's entertaining, to like not like the guy. We were together for. They made it seem like me and this dude were on a date. No, we were with producers. We were all out together for like 7 hours drinking together.
Jesus.
So like yeah, like it was like we were having a good ass time.
Keep up, boys.
We didn't know like.
Meg slamming shots
Yeah.
by herself.
No,
Fuck it. Let's
no,
go.
you're-
Bitch,
No,
take off those thong
honest-
sandals.
No, honest to God though.
What
like,
size are they? Size 11?
Yeah.
me and this guy, like the producers were like, all right, like
My feet.
they obviously didn't air this, but they were like, all right, we know you guys like aren't a match and you guys don't like each other, but just fucking go with it. So me and this dude knew we didn't like each other. We just were like ripping shots of tequila together. Like we didn't actually hate each other as much as it seemed as when we went on the live filming. Like it was just kind of like
So-
I knew that out of the three girls, I was the one that was there to make good TV, and he knew it too. So we
But
were
of
just
course.
kind of like, so we got hammered. We got literally, him and I were still cool. He asked to like,
I mean,
me
we
to watch.
fucked, but it wasn't that big of a deal or anything.
No.
There was only like 2 or 3
But like
cameras
he
there
even
for
like
that part.
reached out to me and asked me to watch like the live thing when it like came out with him. Like
Now,
it was
did
fun.
when they were recording your date, was it
Yeah.
they just cut up that 7 hours, or
Oh,
were you guys
yeah.
hanging out and then they were like, okay, now we're gonna do the date if you guys have a seat
No,
here,
we were together like the entire time.
right? And they were just
But we
cutting
went to,
stuff
like,
up.
yeah. Then
Okay.
at the end they cut it up. But honestly, all right, I did get really, really, really hammered. So I was nervous. Like when I'm nervous and like my anxiety is going or I'm like excited for something, I lose my appetite. So I didn't eat all day. I had to get to New York City in time for the date. They put me up in a hotel room in New York for the date.
Just curious because like this is TV talk and I love behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
What kind of hotel?
It was not like a nice normal one. Like I had a nice room. It was a nice place. Like I don't
Can
know.
we also
4 or 5
premise
stars.
with the next morning, like us girlfriends?
Wait, let
she
me-
wouldn't tell us. She wouldn't tell us. Like she was like, I'm not going to let you guys in on anything.
right.
What's going to happen on the stage because I want you to only
'Cause
know. Like she wanted to do like a showtime where
Because they
none
thought,
of us would know.
Because they were like, holy shit, what if they like put you on a date with this hot guy and you guys hit it off and like whatever. Meanwhile,
This
I
is the
saw
Bachelor,
the guy.
okay? This is
What if you
I
guys
knew-
get married?
I
Oh
knew
my
I
God.
wasn't. I knew I wasn't gonna fucking like him, but whatever. So I went on this date. We just were like ripping shots of tequila. I didn't eat all day. I got really drunk. Apparently, when I got back to my hotel room, I FaceTimed Jill, and I don't really remember. I wish she was here to tell her side of the story, but she was like, Meg, I party with
She
you
doesn't follow.
every weekend. Like, you can party. You're never the drunk slob. She's like, you were hammered. She's like, I haven't seen you that fucked up in years, like 5+ years. So I wake up the next day, and one of the producers hit me up, like this really, really sweet lady. Well, I called Kelly first, or Kelly might have called me. I don't know. I talked to Kelly. I was like, I was
She
still
said,
hammered.
no,
I'm
you
still
said
hammered.
I woke
Get it
up.
right, goddammit.
Kelly, it's Meg. Remember
No,
that thing
you
I said about
said-
ugly guys?
Remember? You said
And like,
I woke
if they're
up.
funny, they'll fuck.
You were so drunk.
No.
It
I
the
was
next
hammered.
morning.
I was
she
hammered.
said, Kel.
I woke up naked, throw up
She
everywhere.
said, I
whatever.
throw up everywhere. I have no clothes
So you had
on.
an exorcism in the
I
room.
don't remember.
yeah.
I don't
And-
remember anything.
And for the people that don't know me, they're listening. I drink and party. I'm never really normally like that. So like that for me, I was like, what the fuck happened? Did I get roofied? This is weird. I talked to Jill. She's like, you FaceTime me when you got back to the room. You were whacked. She's like, you looked pretty still. You were fine. Like you were eating. I took like the peanut M&Ms out of the mini fridge. I was eating them. Like talking.
$8.
I'm talking to her like, ew.
You fucking rebel.
Yeah, I'm
you.
talking to her like, ew, the guy was fucking horrible. Like just drunk and like talking shit. I guess I at that point like took my clothes off, threw up, went to bed.
Sure.
Talked to Kelly the next morning. One of the producers hit me up, this really nice lady that put me in my room the night before. And she was like, listen, like meet up with me. Like I had to get in a different outfit and like take more like not
Live
photo
feed
shoots,
or
but like yeah, like live feed, like me like
Honey,
walking
you're
down
gonna
the
have to
street.
clean the shit off you. We
Like-
need you downstairs in 30.
Well, I didn't like at this
I got
point.
poop
was
between my toes.
Scrub your ass. You
At
got to
this
get
point,
downstairs.
I was like, all right, well, I'm really embarrassed because this is very unlike me. I don't know these. I don't want these people to know I
Wrap
was
it
like
up.
that hammered.
I
If
got
they
iron
didn't
my
know,
Wrap the
extensions.
story up.
when I met up with her, whatever, she was like, listen, she was so nice. I want to just show you this like footage of you, like it's already sent, just so that you're not surprised when it airs.
Oh no.
So she showed me some of the videos of me, and let me tell you, it was a lot worse than what they showed on TV. So I was prepared. I had no idea.
Because you're not that good of a dancer.
No, the dancing story's
Yes.
next. The dancing story's next. So I was not that prepared, and
Wrap it up.
whatever. It was fucked up. I said some fucked up shit about this guy. It never got aired. I was like, woohoo! Everyone thinks I was a bitch, but I'm like, you have no idea what about you were could have seen.
Well, what did you say that we didn't see?
I just said like I was just like being really like a lot meaner than what they showed. It was
Being
very
mean
long.
because you were hungover, or just being mean because that's how you felt?
No, not the hangover. Like,
During the date.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the next day, the producer was that I want to show you this footage from last night because they're already sent out, and I don't have control of what's shown. I know you were hammered, and you're not gonna remember this, so I just want to show you so you're not surprised when it airs. So she showed me a lot of stuff that could have been aired that wasn't. Let's just say that. It was just
All right. Have you?
it was just fucked up. Like
And-
I was just drunk and really mean.
How was he?
He was mean too. Dude.
He was so mean. So
Erica, go ahead. You're on
actually-
the edge of your seat right now.
well, they edited it because it came out on TV that he said I was a 3 out of 10, which that was fake.
So he was true.
It was all fake. Whatever.
Nailed it.
Anyway,
Quasimodo's a
Wait,
four.
this is the story that we
Kidding
wanted
me.
to tell you because this story that's so many years ago. It
This
doesn't
was
fucking
so
matter.
long ago.
Yeah.
We almost need
We
to
forget about
premise back to. So
we forgot about that.
can
shit.
I almost just like set up what's happening?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah, go ahead. Set up what's happening.
I almost feel like when you become like Meghan has been on a talk show or whatever, so now she's open or like different producers are hitting her up all the time, like come on this show, come on that show. She's like, okay, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And then the show comes on, which will be the one that's has to do with Pauly D. And she's like, I definitely
The
want
one where
to
he
do it.
fucks like 5
Well,
blondes. They all look alike.
No.
So
it's-
she's not even sure if it is that one.
No.
But anyway,
Let me say, it's not. That was a
Kelly,
different show.
Kelly, appreciate it. Shut up.
This show's not aired yet. They approached me saying, hey, are you interested in doing a show that is like The Bachelor, but The Bachelor is a celebrity? We can't tell you who it is because like it's going to be really big, and we don't want it to get out. And we don't want news outlets to get into it until we're ready to release it. So I was like, yeah, like I'll do like the audition, like the casting process, whatever. Did that normal, like the whole process I did before, to the point where they're ready to fly me out to LA I was a finalist or whatever.
Of course.
So they say like pack a couple bathing suits. So I'm just thinking like they're gonna take a couple pictures of me in my bathing suit. Okay, this is like a month ago.
I trained for this my entire life.
I was like, I'm thinking, all right, it's fucking winter, bad season in New Jersey, but I can like pose and like do whatever.
Get
fuck
that
it.
camera off my feet.
So yeah, so they fly me to LA. Fly me to LA, take my phone for like 3 days and like lock me in a hotel room. Basically.
Yeah, they make Uggs a size 14.
I'm not allowed to leave my room unless I'm escorted by a producer. So anyway, they're like, all right, the wardrobe lady was like, all right, you need to put on this bathing suit. Obviously, it's like the most like skimpiest, like sexiest thong bathing suit. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not ready for this. She makes me put
Why'd
on
you
a
have to bring your own
robe.
then? If they were going to give you the bathing suit.
the spray
No,
tan
I
was
brought.
not
They
good
made me
enough.
bring
My
like
tan lines
they
are
said
off.
like you bring like 3 or 4 options. So I just brought like a couple bathing suits and then like.
And they were
I
like,
just
these
was
are all shit. You wear this one.
No,
You wear our bathing suit.
Take off your
She
bathing
picked,
suit.
she picked one of mine. It
Excuse
wasn't
me,
actually
old
a
lady.
thong. It
No,
wasn't
thank you.
actually, but it was like the most like
Right.
So they're like, all right. They bring me up a robe while I'm getting ready in my room. They're like, I thought like, oh my god, this is so nice. Like they're giving me a robe while I'm getting ready. Like no, I had to wear my bathing suit, the robe down and heels. They bring me into the fucking green screen room, and they say, okay, now go in there and dance and do a dance. Take the robe and do a dance in front of the green
Wait, can we?
screen.
I almost
Kelly, say what you have to say.
I wish
and
on
then,
camera we could get the. She did the
Oh my
dance for
God.
me.
Well, what I was about to say.
Guys, these white girl moves. I'm like, these motherfucking girls are probably like twerking, like wow, and I'm just like, yeah, like shimmying, like oh
No,
my god.
it
Meg,
was
I-
also like
Like,
where
what?
you're trying to not feel super vulnerable
Oh
and
my
like showing
God.
off your weird body. Like, oh,
Showing off your weird body.
Weird body. My weird body. Are you fucking
not
kidding
weird.
me?
But I'm
Miss
saying-
Workout in her underwear over here. She's saying, don't show off
Are
your
you-
weird
wait,
body.
Megan
God
doesn't want to
forbid
be
your
naked.
feet hit the screen
Wait, are you
and
impressed?
your white pale skin.
You know what I mean? Like we were talking about, like
Fucking Kelly's over here squatting. You're
First
doing
of
fucking
all-
God knows what.
You didn't want anyone to see that weird
I
body.
didn't mean weird body. I meant when you're showing off like every little spot.
Right.
So
Like,
you're trying
I was
to-
nervous as
You're almost
fuck,
trying to
like-
be like, okay, I'm
Like,
gonna,
I was trying to, like,
kind of
instead
dance,
of,
be
like-
sexy, but also be like,
You're not like in
not
the club with
showing
your
my
girlfriends,
whole,
like,
like,
woo! Like
butthole.
putting your leg up. Like I was kind of like
Yeah.
trying to look as hot as I could by like.
So just
like,
the premise, everyone. She did the dance for us, and
Actually, I don't even know. They were like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "Guys, I was so nervous. I literally blacked out. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I did.
I didn't
I
shave.
imagine-
There's just things all over the place.
I imagined. I
My
did,
weird
like,
body
a
was
weird
all over the place.
Shimmy, like I like bend at the knees.
not
like,
weird. She is the hottest bomb body, but I'm just saying
Yeah, good
the
cover
way
up.
the way she was acting.
2 minutes
was just
later.
Like
like,
a CrossFit body like Kelly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was no,
Sorry, I'm not ripped like you, bitch.
no. I'm saying
Sorry, guys, don't DM me to crush their skulls with my thighs and jerk off in their knee braces.
I was just saying, watching her
Rude.
doing the intro dance. I literally said to her, I was like,
I
"Oh
think-
my
I
god,
think it's what I
get!
did.
I don't even care if you get
Yeah.
on the show, get the fucking footage,
Yeah.
because
What was the
I
green
was
screen?
I'm like, honestly, like if
It was
I
just
don't make
her
it, I
walking
don't give
with
a
this
fuck.
bathing suit.
Please just give me the footage
But I'm
of
saying,
me
what was
doing
on
this
the green
awkward dance.
screen? I know it was green, but like, what did they plan on putting behind you?
Probably like a beach. I'm assuming if I
A
was in a bathing
beach,
suit, I'm
yeah.
assuming a beach.
Okay.
They were also they were very weird. Like they normally they ask you questions like about me, like let me kind of go with it. This bitch was like, so, what would you do if a guy was gonna confront, or like a girl was trying to hit on your boyfriend? And I was like, I don't know, like confront her. They're like, like, would you cut a bitch? And I was like,
Oh shit.
literally, like
Okay,
trying to
you're
get me to say
they
that.
wanted you
And
to
I'm
say
like, what
that,
the
yeah.
fuck am I applying for? I'm like, do I look like I'd cut a bitch? Like I punched in the face
Does
once
Wayne
and
Brady
I
know how to
cried
choke
like
a
a
bitch?
baby. Like, are you kidding me?
Who
I was
did you
kind of
get
like
punched in the face by.
Chelsea Oldfield. Really?
Ah.
we were like best friends. Yeah.
Great. Let's
guys-
get that
You guys
story
never
going.
knew that? You guys
Why?
No, but it
You
doesn't
knew
surprise
that.
me because
You knew that.
Does Chol
Yeah.
Can we-
does Cho punch people?
Oh my. I don't.
I
I don't
mean-
know. She punched
Today?
me. We were actually like
Today.
best, like very good friends. Yeah, it didn't didn't ruin our friendship. I don't think either.
Why don't you tell the
Yeah.
story?
What the fuck happened?
Remember when Dave Southern used
can't
to
wait.
have like those Halloween? He like rented a hall. I think
Comes
it was a
Dave
couple
Southern
years
again.
Here we
I
go again
back
with
out
Dave
again?
Southern.
Shout
So
out.
Megan woke up with Dave Southern again.
No, I wasn't even with
Not
him
sure
at
whose
all when this
feet are
happened.
whose.
Stop. So,
What are those?
no,
My feet.
remember like him and I guess his brother.
I can't
like,
wait for him to listen to this.
Okay, for the record, this has nothing to do with Dave Southern. Remember him and his brother used to rent out those halls
Yeah,
for
sure.
Halloween.
They even used to have it at their parents' house.
All right. Oh no, but it was before their parents' house. They like
Okay.
rented out the happy hour, I guess, or somewhere. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Before
Yeah.
his
Whatever.
bedroom.
It was a hall party. They like rented out a Halloween party. So we all went. We went back to someone's house after to keep drinking, and I guess we were all hammered. I was sitting on a couch,
Mm-hmm.
like just like joking around, talking shit, and I think Chelsea was standing up, like in the middle of the living room, and I think I was like talking shit to her, like completely joking. We were like best friends, and she came over to me as I'm sitting down on the couch and fucking rocked me. Like she was standing up, walked up, and just like snuck me, like literally right in the eyeball. My contact popped out. I was like, I was just like, I was not prepared.
Take
so
my
I,
eyes, but not my shirt.
yeah, like I was like, I literally think I started crying. Everyone was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like, and yeah, that was the only time I ever been hit.
Shout out, Chels.
All right, Joel.
Yeah, no, and I think we were still friends after that. Like, it's not like it was.
That's 'cause
I
you
don't
were
know.
afraid
it was
to
like
not
a
be friends.
drunken,
Well,
it
Joel-
was a drunken weird
Joel's
thing.
perfect.
I
Like
think.
she's like the Sour Patch Kids. First she's sour, and then
Yeah,
she's sweet. She
like
bought
I
you
don't
new
even
contacts.
think she meant it. I think
She's
that like
funny.
she was just fucked up and like thought I was being a bitch and just punched me. I don't know, but yeah, that's the one time I was punched in the face. Hey.
There you go.
Girl
So no,
fights are the
I will
worst.
not
I've
cut
never
a
been in
bitch
one.
because I got punched and I cried like a bitch.
Nice.
But you would if you had
want
to.
to you want to get any words in? While we
No,
get a
no,
chance?
I'm good. I'm good.
Ask us a question.
The
Give us
life
something-
of
How about
Megan.
you guys ask
Give
us
us
a
something
question?
dirty.
Ooh, dirty.
Ooh, give us some. Give us some.
I do.
dirty
I
questions.
wash Chelsea's bras and underwear.
Ooh,
That's fun. Chels.
Oh
I
my
even
God.
mix her socks with mine.
I've never been so turned on.
You want to go to the top 5?
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
let's
done
get
yet.
on. I want.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
questions for these two.
Okay, ask me
You
a
think?
question, Ev.
We've
I'm
tried.
Gonna I'm
We
gonna
have,
bring
like,
them two
literally
back and
Megan's
see if we can do a.
life story.
We've tried to ask them questions,
Yeah.
and you jump in.
She's like, no.
No, tell the story about when I did that. Okay.
Actually,
That's
I've
not
also
true. You
had
guys
the
have
same
asked me
story.
all the questions. Ask Kelly and Erica questions, please.
All right, Erica.
Megan's life is interesting.
Sure.
So, of course, it's a topic of conversation.
Oh, absolutely.
You can ask me
Everybody's life's
whatever.
interesting, somewhat. As long as you just don't sit there and read the newspaper all fucking day or something.
I
And even
know.
if you do, you probably have
Every
all the
day
best
when
news.
I drive to work, they
You
try
got
to sell
great
me
got it.
newspaper,
info.
and I never get it. I'll read it.
We ready?
I'm ready to go in the top 5.
Are you?
Top 5, I think, is going to take a little bit.
Do you?
Yeah.
I
All
have
right,
I feel like I have a really good top 5.
Well, we already
I'm
know what your
kinda
number 1
weird.
is.
All
You
right,
gave it
well,
away.
let me take a
But
pee break
that's
and we'll
to
get
be
into the top 5 then.
expected.
Is there anything else you guys want to do before? Because usually when we do the top 5, there's only like a little bit after. Is there anything else you just want to bring up? I
Do you
mean,
have any weird
Well, do you have any other
you
questions
have
for
asked
any of
them?
us?
do you guys have any questions for us? I don't have
I
any.
mean, I feel like I
Seems
asked
like
you
no.
them before we started.
I don't know what could be any wiener. I don't know what could be any wienerer than a dude jerking off in your knee brace. So, I mean, that's
It takes the cake.
pretty good.
I mean,
Good shit.
okay.
Do I get any weird DMs? I sure don't.
What about
Yeah,
podcasts?
Kelsey's
Does
over there, like,
podcast get
ready to
anything?
saw their fucking neck
No.
off.
We don't get anything weird. We just get like people saying like, "Oh, we like it," blah blah blah.
Or
How
suggestions
many
or something
followers
like
do you
that.
have?
How many followers do we have on Insta? 1,200.
Okay.
That's more than me, and you've been
Let's
on
get
for
it.
like 6 months.
Did I get it?
I suck.
Yeah, we don't get anything crazy. I mean, we're nothing special. We hit 10,000
But,
downloads.
like-
Right,
Thank
we're
you
not.
to
We're not.
everybody.
I don't
10,000
think we're ever
downloads
going to
is
get
a
anything
big
crazy.
deal.
No, I mean we're
I
not
think
famous.
The
So
followers isn't.
After this episode,
I feel like the followers isn't
after
crazy,
this episode
but
you
the
guys are gonna go
downloads,
viral.
10,000. That's big.
yeah, 10,000 downloads was pretty impressive. We were pretty happy with ourselves. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
It's just funny because like we started to do this just for like shits and giggles and like
We
just
thought
to drink and like have fun and just a place for me to just tell fucking poop stories.
I legit said to him.
Nothing better than a poop story.
Oh, for sure.
I legit
Love
said to
that.
him. I was like,
Love
we're
it.
going to need to do like 15 fucking episodes before we put any out because I was worried that we weren't going to be able to keep talking for that long because we were shooting for like an hour, 15, hour and a half. I think
Yeah.
that was our original goal. And the first episode that we did that we'd never
3.5
released,
hours.
nobody stopped talking. It was perfect. We were like, I was so fired up afterwards.
We'll never release it because
No.
it was god awful. But
And even the earlier episodes now, like, I mean,
I'll
we're still
never go
getting
back and
better.
listen. They're
Yeah, we're
so
still getting
bad.
better.
I literally said to the girls when we went to the bathroom, I'm like, we probably sound like shit. We probably
no,
sound
it's
like
yeah.
bonkers.
And I was like, guys, no.
We're the hottest girls
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
like-
room.
I was
Just,
like, are
guys,
you
just so
guys
you
like,
know, we're the
no
hottest ones in
way,
the room.
because we
I
are
was like,
the
we're
bonkers.
fucking awesome. Are you kidding me?
As she's pissing in my shower, probably.
probably.
As
In your,
she's pissing
maybe
my-
in your sink.
Let's go
in
to
the
break.
in the trash
Let's
can,
go
Erica
to
was in the
break.
shower.
yeah.
Wait, Megan peed in the sink while I was peeing in the toilet this weekend,
Uh-oh.
and there's a video.
All right, we'll post it.
But good
we'll
news,
post
the
it.
sink had a
Well,
garbage
what?
disposal, so I got to
What
grind
the
up my
fuck,
chunks.
Erica?
The
Way to
chunks.
blow my spot up even
All right, I'm
more.
going to the bathroom. We'll come back with the top 5.
Yeah.
Turn up. Let's go.
Welcome to the garage with Evan and French. I always come in like hard. Welcome to the garage with Evan and French. Follow us on the podcast garage on Instagram. Get us on all your podcast medias. To my left, the bald one, Mr. Ryan Rickus,
What's up?
and across from me, Charlie's Angels. I'll do it backwards this time. The beautiful Erica Quinn. The batshit crazy Meg O'Malley. And the powerful Kelly Baker. Kelly has been shitting Guinness for a while, and we're going to start the top 5 because she can't hold these Guinness poops any longer.
Yep.
So let's get into top 5.
All right, our top 5. What was our suggestions for top 5? We'll go into it. We had a couple discussions that we wanted to do for top 5.
Girls had them, right?
Erica said she wanted. She's like, just your top 5 deepest, darkest secrets.
No, I was
I
like
suggested
top 5.
top 5 qualities in a person that you're attracted to.
No.
But
I was like, how much money do you have? How tall are you? Can you fuck?
And I was like top 5 foods that you want to eat when you're drunk.
And we're all like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
That's way
great.
easier. That's
Because
way
I have
easier.
no money and
Let's start with number 5, and I will start it off.
Yeah, go ahead, Cal.
Kelly.
Take over.
Yeah.
the powerful Kelly Baker, number 5.
Okay, so mine, because I feel like number 1 is very obvious.
You keep saying that, and we don't think it is.
I have the
I
same
feel
number
like
one
it.
as you.
I
It's
know.
not
Ari.
the same as me.
I feel like our number 2 will be same.
Okay,
But
Kelly
anyway.
Baker, you're number 5.
Megan's
Our
is
number
coleslaw
5.
Carmella.
This is my number 5 is. I also live at home with my parents right now,
Go ahead.
so I feel like number 5 for me is the leftovers from when your parents went out to dinner. Like
Oh.
my parents go out
Not
to dinner.
your going out to dinner.
Oh
Somebody
Anything
else's.
specific, or you're just talking about doggy bags in general?
no. Like fuck no. Like I get home. I get home and I'm automatically like,
Drunk or hangover?
here we go. I am fucked up and
Currently, or
I look straight in the fridge. I
I eat
fridge.
everything cold.
I will put it in the refrigerator, but I open the fridge and I'm like, okay, what did mom and dad do tonight? And usually they
Oh
go
God, the dildo's in here again.
usually they go out. to
It's
dinner.
double-ended.
Frozen
It's a
dildo.
horror.
So when I walk into the situation, I'm like, oh, here we go. Filet
Studio.
or like a weird chicken parm
Sure.
or something.
do you eat a cold?
So when I say this, I put in my notes.
Your number 5 is leftovers, is what you're telling me.
No, I say mystery box. It's like
Okay, I'm calling
Did-
bullshit. Leftovers sounded better. The mystery box?
no, because sometimes
Say
they
the white airhead then. Like,
Sometimes-
nobody knows what the white airhead is. Okay, you can't just say mystery box. That could be fucking anything.
like, did they go to dinner? Did
Next.
did-
That's like TJ Lee saying, my
Next.
number 4 appetizer
Ryan,
is...
your turn. This one blows.
You know, the guest
Okay.
first, Meg.
so my
What?
So you're next.
Oh,
so
I'm
God
next.
forbid
All right.
Meg didn't have the microphone.
So my number 5.
This podcast is getting out of control.
My number 5
Right,
is
take control
The
of your
wheels,
podcast.
the wheels have
It's
fallen off.
soft pretzels.
Oh, that's good.
I love them because like they're carbs. You're hungry. You're drunk. Soft pretzels.
Warm or like leftover?
Either one. That's
Warm.
just like my.
What do
favorite
you
You gotta
dip-
heat them up.
I love
What-
them, but it's not my favorite.
What do you like to dip your soft pretzels in? Because that's a big thing for me.
I love some spicy mustard. I
Like
love
the horseradish
I love all
mustard.
the condiments.
So,
These girls know.
She fucking knows because she.
I
she
almost.
knows.
but
I
if you go
almost
if you
told
get
a
those
guy I
pretzel
wouldn't talk
nugs,
to him
if
anymore
you get
'cause
those
he didn't
pretzel
like
nugs
ketchup.
from
The
Philly
movie
Pretzel
theater?
Factory,
Oh, okay.
no, Philly Pretzel Factory, and they
Yeah.
have like, what do they have? Like 7 different things. you can-
Chocolate, they got
Yeah,
cream
they got
cheese.
Oh,
Nutella.
okay,
they
so
got
They have the melt like that cheese, the
cinnamon
melted
sugar.
Cheese. I like the
Yeah.
cheese and the spicy mustard the best. Those are
Yeah.
my
I
two.
like
so
the
like the
horseradish.
standard
On
stuff.
to the next
Yeah.
one. Okay, yep. Erica, go.
See, they got
That
the
goes
they got
back
the
to-
hold on. They got the cinnamon sugar. They got the
Ooh.
icing. They got the chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they're better drunk
Go ahead.
toppings.
Anyway.
I like a. If I'm
You don't have a microphone.
If I'm gonna have a pretzel though, I want that salty more than the sweet. So I don't want the cinnamon. I want like
Okay.
the full
No, I'm with
salty.
you. Meg.
shit.
Okay.
I'm a salty guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have went sweet. I would have went
This goes
Cinnamon
back
sugar.
to Ocean City, Maryland.
Erica
couple
Quinn's
years
number
ago.
5.
When Megan was like talking to some guy all night, he came home with us, whatever, and basically,
again.
Erica and I
basically,
watched
me and
this.
Kelly were in bed eating chicken fingers, and like
just
Megan
slid her
comes
foot
barging
under the
in the
sheets.
room, and
Let's
she's
play
with some
Tommy
guy
sticks.
and like a couple other girls we were with, whatever, and they were started talking about condiments, I guess, because like we were ordering food or something, and Megan
No,
was
she asked
like,
for a
"You
condom."
don't like spicy mustard?" Like, I literally like I can't talk to someone who doesn't like any condiments. Like I
Yeah.
like regular mustard, spicy mustard,
Honey mustard,
Honey
barbecue sauce,
mustard.
ketchup. Like I literally
like
rattled them off.
rattling off all the condiments.
I literally
And
lost
me
my
and Kelly
shit on
are
this
like,
dude.
Literally.
No, me and Erica sat there in the mirror and watched Meghan, one, make out with this kid,
Sure.
and two,
Yelled him for not liking spicy
I
mustard.
didn't. I
Him
didn't
for
make.
not-
I didn't make out this kid.
Sweet
Anyway,
sour sauce on my
but
pussy.
yeah, I lost my shit. I was like, I
And the
can't fucking
pickles.
have someone back in my room that doesn't like condiments. Get the fuck out. Anyway, that's their story about me. and
So, Erica,
condiments.
what was your number
Anyway,
5?
Just
my
the
number
condiments.
5 is kind of weird. People may find it weird, but I find it nostalgic.
Okay.
Love it.
It is something that I always got every single weekend when I was at West Virginia. Me and my friend Anna. Those of you who don't know her.
That's all right.
Shout out to Anna.
Shout out to Anna.
Anna. She's my best friend from college, whatever.
Country roads, how you doing?
Anyway, we would text each other at like 8:30 in the morning on a
Yes.
Saturday or a Sunday for this food. And it's just something that I don't really eat often now. This
No,
is
it's
a
fine.
hang-
It's hangover.
So
Slash
I
drunk.
did
You might still be
mine-
drunk.
All of mine on hangover drunk food mix.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is this is more of a hangover for me.
That's
Okay.
fine. What's
But-
the number 5?
Anyway, me and Anna would go to KFC
Ooh.
and
I'm already
get
excited.
the kids meal. You
Okay.
get 2 pieces of fried chicken, 2 sides, and a cookie.
What were your
For
sides?
I was just gonna say
fucking
that.
$5, and you're a
$5
college
box.
student. You're broke as
wait,
fuck.
this is
it's
this is your
banging.
number 5.
Yes.
This
What
sounds
were the
tremendous.
sides?
Like no, this is
Fuck
literally
is
something
number
that I want.
one.
I don't eat right now all the time, but this is just something that, oh my god, is so good. I love it, and I don't
What's-
eat it often, but I would go back to that.
What was your two
moment
sides?
at 19 years old getting KFC?
What was your 2 sides?
Oh, mashed potatoes and mac and cheese.
Of course. I
For
just knew. I knew it. But you just gotta say it.
Yeah.
Mr. Ryan.
I'm a carb girl
Ricketts.
and
Get
cheese
it.
girl.
You two get it.
My number 5 is number 5 because of how easily it can be obtained.
Go ahead.
There's Wawa's everywhere,
Oh, sir.
and they have
Sir,
so
thank you,
many
sir.
different mac and cheese options.
You're a big mac and cheese guy, huh?
I'm a big mac and cheese guy. So
You're
you can
mac
get
and
something
cheese.
standard, just like regular mac and cheese, with maybe like a buffalo sauce on top of it,
Why not?
or you can get like the mac and cheese meals.
You mix mac and cheese with mashed potatoes because you're a sick fuck.
You
You're
can get
a
the
starch guy.
mac and cheese meals that come with like bacon or
Beans.
no. There's other meals.
and her
There's a
tits
bunch
felt
of
like a
there's a
bag of sand.
bag of sand
So yours is mac and cheese.
Dude, are you gay?
from Wawa
Okay.
because of the availability of it. Because
Yes.
there's Wawas everywhere around here.
Wawa
They're-
is the drunk staple.
right.
Oh, yeah,
Wawa's
Wawa's.
just like a
Barstool, now that it's March Madness, Barstool's doing like they do their bracket of like different shit, and they're doing a bracket right now. Uh-oh, my camera's broke. Camera's broke.
classic. All right, keep going.
Duh.
It's all right. Barstool's doing a
Top 5 fast foods and shit, or bracket of fast foods and shit, and Wawa is up against Sheetz.
What the heck is she?
Exactly.
Sheets is
Sheets.
from Maryland.
yeah. Sheets is like the Wawa of the
Eh,
southern states.
Chics can suck it.
Sheets.
All right, so we on
Sheets.
number 4.
Maryland, West Virginia,
Are we on 4?
Right, what do I do with this?
Midwestern, kind of southern
Oh, there it is.
Wawa.
Yeah. So Ev, what's your number 5?
Well,
Ev.
Or are we
You
on
sleeping
I know,
over
number
there?
4?
Yeah, no, my bad. It's just this camera's all jacked up. All right, my number 5 is very. You guys were kind of broad. I get it. It's fine. My number 5 is very direct.
How was Wawa mac and cheese broad?
I don't know because you were mixing it
How
with
is
shit.
soft pretzels broad?
What's your
Mine
number
was-
5?
Mine was mystery
Kelly's
box.
was totally
Cheesy
broad.
bread, Domino's. God damn it.
Oh yeah.
Because Domino's is the
Cheesy
only
bread,
fucking
baby.
thing open around here late that you want to get delivered.
Yes.
So like Domino's pizza is fine and all, but it's not that good. You can get a DiGiorno's in your freezer and it's the same exact shit, but just you don't have to cook it. Cheesy bread? Fuck yeah! And it comes with that
Yes.
ranch, and it comes with the garlic sauce, and it comes with
A
the fucking
side of
marinara.
marinara,
I'm gonna
baby.
fucking rub that shit all over my nipples.
let's-
I'm gonna jump ahead then because my number 4 is Domino's.
Just in
Oh,
general.
love
Just in
Domino's.
general.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Just
yes.
Because
Domino's.
Oh,
like
you know what? I like this.
like Eb said,
Mm-hmm.
Domino's is not good.
Nah,
It's not good.
God damn.
especially
so-
But when
especially
you're
we're
drunk, it's so good.
we're in Jersey, so
We
there's
don't
still a lot
have
of
that
good
many options, yeah.
there's still a lot of good pizza places. That's literally the opposite of what I was gonna say.
Go ahead and
Kelly?
roll that toast.
I-
There's not that many.
Kelly's drunk. Get this bitch out of here.
There's good pizza places left and right, but they all close at like 11 o'clock.
They sure do. This isn't.
So at 2:30, Domino's is the only thing
Like
open.
being in Philly is that much better just because everything's open.
Right. You
Okay,
can walk
so
down the street.
my number 4 was soft pretzel, but also combined with chips.
Okay. What type of chips?
So like
Me confused.
my whole idea is like something like super savory and chippy, like
Crunchy?
I could-
You want
Do you
something
mean
crunchy?
salt and sweet?
It's
no,
more of like
yeah,
a
like
pick
I could
food.
do a soft pretzel, or I could also do a bag of Doritos.
Yeah, like some Tostitos
They're both salty.
and fucking salsa and
Salsa,
queso,
yeah.
bitch.
Yep.
Down for
Yep,
it.
yep.
We're here.
So something that you can pick at.
Yeah, like
You can
I
grab a
want, like-
couple.
I want a little
Wait, hold on.
bit
Time
like,
out. I'm confused. Kelly, what's your 4? Is she doing 4?
She's doing
Yeah,
for it.
Well,
the
I'm
chips.
Did you
She
say
has
she-
2 for 4.
Like I could do
Doritos?
like Doritos
or
a
soft
little
pretzels?
chips, soft pretzel, some big.
But
All right,
here's the
Kelly,
thing. You can't say
literally
you can't say an
prepared.
ingredient. You have to tell me. You can't just say
Kelly?
salt.
Kelly's
It's
the
my
only
number
one that
4.
literally prepared for this in her notes and still doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about.
I'm a teacher, and I'm like, yes, I am ready for this. But I also think
Meanwhile-
that was not ready at all.
All right,
you know?
All right, Doritos.
I didn't even I didn't
Doritos,
prepare at
fuck
all.
yeah.
All right, Doritos
My
number 4.
turn. I didn't realize it was
You're number 4.
drunk / hungover food. I thought it was like drunk food and then there was hungover food. Because for me,
Combined, whatever you want.
For me, though, it's completely opposite. If I'm hungover, I go to the diner
Sure.
and I literally order the same thing every time.
That's my
I order
third.
Pork roll, egg, and cheese.
an omelet. No, an omelet with bacon, peppers, onions, tomatoes, side of well done bacon, a coffee, a water, a mimosa, and a Diet Coke. Every time. Like all the
And
condiments.
your bill is.
Yeah. I
All,
was just gonna say,
all
is there
the
anything on that menu that
condiments
you didn't
and
order?
all the liquids. And sometimes even like a vanilla milkshake. Like I literally order like 5 beverages. I'm just like, I need a chocolate milk, a milkshake, mimosa, a water, sometimes even an orange juice,
And the waitress is like,
and
Jesus
a
fucking
Coke or a
Christ.
Diet Coke. I go for the Diet Coke because I'm like,
So
shit,
what's
I
your
gotta
number
try this.
4?
Anyway, so that's my hungover food. But I thought we were just going over
Jesus
the
Christ, what's going on here?
All
What's
right.
your number 4? Damn it.
And or hungover.
Yeah, well, they were saying, and or hungover. So I'm like, hungover is a different ballgame. That's my hungover. My number 4 drunk food is buffalo nuggets. All
What
the way.
the fuck did the diner have to do with anything then?
That's
The
my
diner
hungover.
has buffalo
we were
nuggets.
at number 4. Just tell me the buffalo nuggets.
That's my hungover. That's
You're
my hungover meal.
you're done. You're done. On to
Hold on, time out.
Erica.
Shut up, Kelly.
Before we go to hold on, before
All
we
right,
go to
nuggets. Nuggets.
All
All
right,
right,
I get it.
we're
I get
just doing drunk food now because hungover is a
you
different
do whatever the
ballgame.
fuck you want apparently. But I'm just saying, what do you dip your nuggets in? That's all I want to know. Ranch or blue cheese?
Blue cheese. All the
Blue
way.
cheese.
Okay.
Blue
All right,
cheese.
All the
all right,
way.
Meg, you're done. Erica, that's all.
Okay. So this one was hard for me because
Sure.
I feel like I had another nostalgic drunk food, but then I cut it off the list because I had something more frequent that I could eat when I'm drunk or hungover.
Okay.
And it's kind of just like a staple thing then to go to because I am like a creature of habit and I literally eat the same thing at every
Love
place
her.
that I go.
Charcuterie?
Love her.
No, it's a pizza steak.
Pizza steak. Ooh, I love it.
Yes.
Pizza steak is
First of all,
phenomenal.
it's my favorite form of a cheesesteak.
Pizza steak, of course.
And
Describe people
it's
with a pizza.
just-
Describe a piece of steak.
Piece of
A
steak.
piece of
Describe a
steak.
piece of steak.
Describe a pizza steak.
Oh.
I'm feeling Erica's food.
No, my foods are on point because I'm
Describe a
obsessed
pizza
with
steak,
food,
yeah.
and I need to date someone who loves food just as much as me.
I love it. What
Yeah.
is
Shout
in
out
a,
to Joey.
what is
But-
in a
Love
shout
you,
out to
Joe.
Joey? I'm about to
Hey,
beat his
Joe.
team in basketball tomorrow. He's -2.5.
No.
What is in a pizza steak for people who don't know?
It is a regular cheesesteak
Okay.
with any type of cheese that you choose.
Mozzarella if you're doing pizza.
Mozzarella, most likely, and sauce, red sauce. I just am a big sauce and cheese fan.
Who is it?
So
Who is it?
I fucking love it.
I love it. No, perfect.
I order it when I'm
Same,
drinking,
girl.
or I will eat it when I'm hungover. So that's
Beautiful.
why it's on there. Right?
My number 4 was Domino's. Remember?
Okay.
Wait. So
My number
Already
I
4
love Domino's.
is Taco Bell. Now,
Ah!
now
Must be
the
another.
reason I have Taco Bell so high, well, first of all, you can spend $35. I mean, $30 at Taco Bell, and you're eating.
you bought
for-
the whole fucking store.
You're eating for fucking 2.5 nights. But the thing about Taco, let me put the camera on myself. Sorry about that, guys. But like Taco Bell is phenomenal going in. The reason I have it at number 4 though is because the next day I'm talking El Fuego coming out my El butthole,
Mhm.
and I'm talking the fire department's on speed dial
You
because
gotta call off work.
the fucking toilet seat is smoking. There is some serious, and I'm talking serious lava coming out this butt. My balloon nut inflamed. I'm talking inflamed.
Poor
Have you ever-
Chelsea.
Have you
worse?
ever wiped so much where like you get a little bit because I use baby
You
wipes.
have to hop in the shower.
Erica's dad has told us since we were literally in like 5th grade, girls, if you gotta wipe more than twice, you might as well hop in the shower.
I hop in the shower all the time. But here's the thing: I have a lot more hair on my ass crack than you do, probably. Hopefully,
Oh,
So, like-
dingleberries.
not dingleberries because I don't leave there to get hard.
Wait, so
Well, trim up.
No,
trim the
so
F up.
is Taco Bell your number?
4?
By number 4, you mean number 2?
No, by number 4, I mean number
I only
4.
have 2 left.
No, I mean, are you on your? Number
How do you
2?
have 2 left if we're doing top 5?
I don't fucking know. I didn't prepare for this shit. All I know is my number 1 drunk food is hot motherfucking fries. Hot fries all the way. I'm done. Bye.
No,
Here's the
I
mic.
mean, like,
All right, I'm just going to take control of this. So what's happening is we do
I'll have to
the
start
top,
muting people, I'll
So
tell
we
you
do
that.
the top 5, and we start from 5 to 1. 5
yes,
is.
but where are you at right now in our top?
He's
5?
on number 4.
I said number 4. Like before I said Taco Bell, I said number 4. So
You're only number 4.
It was also
yeah,
everybody
and
else's
you
number.
should only be
Oh my
coming up on number
goodness.
3.
Okay, my number 4 is.
It's not even your turn
Wait,
yet.
it's not your turn.
You already
Evan's
said your
still
number
going.
4. Your number 4 was fucking Doritos about 10 minutes ago.
Relax over there.
Okay? So what's happening right now is I just described my
I
number
don't know
4.
what's happening right now.
What I just said is my number 4 was Taco Bell, and I was talking about how
You
it's
will
at
go
number
next.
4 because hot lava comes out of my little sphincter.
What's worse, Taco Bell shits or Guinness shits?
Taco Bell, because Taco Bell's
tough.
spicy.
Taco Bell.
Okay.
is
Erica
rough.
Comes
said,
out a little
oh,
rougher.
that's tough.
Okay, now, Kelly, you're number 3.
3, Kel.
My number 3 is. This one's tough, but
Is it?
It's, I will kill you.
It doesn't matter.
Kelly's like, these are my brother's leftovers.
No, my top 3 is like diner food or
Oh my god.
pancakes. So,
So broad. So broad.
I put
They're
them
both
together.
diner food, ho.
Fucking mute her.
I put them together, so it's like you go to the diner late night with your friends, but you're probably getting pancakes. That's
You are probably
So-
getting pancakes.
So would you rather go to the diner late night after getting
Yeah,
hammered,
fuck
or
yeah.
the following
You're not
morning
getting
No,
to
no, no.
burger?
recover?
the night that
some
you're getting
mozzarella
fucked up,
sticks?
that is my number 3. So when you're drunk food envy or whatever, I would say that we go to the diner and we get pancakes.
Right. At
Wow.
at 2 o'clock in the morning
At
rather
2
than
a.m., yep.
at 8 in the morning.
Oh fuck yeah.
Okay, so you're still getting pancakes at 2 a.m.
So mine would be like pancakes and or French toast, some sort of cake.
Yeah,
at
dessert.
2 a.m.
I'll dessert
The
that shit
fuck?
up.
A little like dessert.
She likes the carrot cake that they bake there.
Oh, fuck
fuck
yeah.
yeah.
So
I
that
mean, I'm not discriminating.
that was like my number 6. I was like, just desserts.
Carrot
I'll
cake
eat the fuck out of
isn't
desserts
even on
when
my
I'm
drunk.
fucking
100%.
Some
radar.
are like
Fucking amazing.
something that can have syrup on it.
Syrup.
You can put syrup on anything.
Sausage.
Yeah.
I put syrup in my hair. What do you think keeps it up? So like,
Meg. Oh, Meg's done already,
Meg's
right?
done.
Meg's
So
out.
she just said every
Alright.
menu.
Don't
anything
let
in the
her
diner.
talk. Don't let her talk.
She just said number
Honestly,
number 1. So
if I'm really out partying, I'm probably not eating, and if I am, it's hot fries. So I'm
Hot
done.
fries like the
that's your
bag
number.
of
That's your
chips?
number 1 through
Hot-
3.
Hot fries.
No, that's number
literally
3.
that's my number 1.
No, hot
Right.
fries are in like the bag of chips.
Yes, that's my number 1. If I'm drunk and I'm really just like wanting to snack on something, I go into Wawa.
Guys, I thought
grab
we were
a
on number
bag of hot-
3.
I
We
know,
are.
but I'm just saying,
All
count
right,
me
get
out. I'm
Megan
done.
off
Hot
the
fries.
mic then.
Meg's mailing it in. Hot
Erica,
fries
get
from 1 to
done.
3.
Erica,
I'm
Erica.
finally
Erica,
on the
number
mic for
3.
God's sake.
your number
It's
three.
Erica's first
number
time.
3 is something that if it's more of like a hangover thing.
Sure.
Not as much of a drunk thing, but it's more of like something that I might crave when I wake up because I crave cold things, but I might not eat it until later on that day.
Ooh.
Very suspenseful.
Yeah.
Very suspenseful.
Ice
I'm
cream.
so turned on.
Ice cream.
Interesting.
Yes.
What kind? Well, first off, soft serve
Okay.
or
I can
like
go
the scoop?
soft serve, sorry,
Yeah.
with a twist, vanilla
Okay.
chocolate with rainbow
Ooh.
sprinkles,
Ooh,
or
oh my god, I
hard
will
serve from
literally
Nelly
come
Bly's,
everywhere.
mint chocolate chip, or fucking what the fuck is it? No.
You tell me.
Rocky Road?
I'm a Moose Tracks guy.
Fucking cake
Coffee?
batter, whatever
Oh
the
my
hell it
God.
is.
Okay.
From Nelly Bly's. I love Nelly Bly's.
So
Yeah.
do you get
Or Rita's. I could get a fucking.
I mean, a gelati at Rita's. will stuff
gelati
it.
at Rita's is amazing too.
you get cookies?
I just think that when I'm having a lazy Sunday and I'm hungover and I'm just like, I
Ice
don't
cream
want
it
to deal
up.
with life. Ice cream.
I only crave
For
sugar
sure.
at nighttime. I can go
Ooh,
all
yeah.
day without doing sugar. Me and
It's
Chelsea,
not like I wake up and want ice cream. It's more like later, like 4 o'clock hits, and I'm like, yes.
I was just kind of piggybacking off it. Like, I'll do all good all day eating, and then like me and Chelsea be watching shows. Like, you start watching your shows at night, and also I'm sitting there and I was like, I just need sugar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great big
A
fucking
that's like
skookie.
us. Like it's a
I'm just like, I just need
wine
sugar.
Yeah.
night
From
with
8
a piece
to
of
10:30,
chocolate.
I'm like, I just need sugar. Like,
And
I
I-
either need a
Yeah.
fucking Milky Way in the fridge or just something random. I'm just like,
I agree.
or
I
ice
live
cream.
I live down the street from the
Same.
custard
Oh,
stand,
you're
so it's
done.
like
You're fucking.
Oh.
toast.
I could just
You're
walk
Oh
there.
God.
You're
I
I
just
would
walk there.
absolutely fucking kill myself.
Anyway, ice
live
cream
in
number
Shade
3 because I could eat it. I wouldn't really eat it drunk, but I would eat it hungover any type of day. I crave
Sure.
something cold when I'm hungover, so ice cream.
Rye.
My number 3 is mozzarella sticks. I think they were mentioned earlier by somebody.
Sauce
Meg
and
was
cheese.
shooting from the hip.
To
earlier.
be honest, I didn't even put them in my top 5. But to be honest, it's only because I didn't want to
Cheese makes me
admit
constipated.
that they
smart.
are
Smart.
the bee's knees.
No
So-
one said
so-
French fries.
I'll always add them on to something like if we're ordering out somewhere,
Yeah.
and I'll just why don't we just throw in an order of mozzarella sticks?
Dan
Because they're
Dennis's
easy.
middle
Yeah,
name
yeah,
is
yeah.
mozzarella sticks.
They're easy. They're on the side. They're not going to fill you up by themselves.
Like put them a part of our dish.
Right. I'm gonna get this, but also, do they have mozzarella sticks? 'Cause
Combo
I'll,
platter.
I'll get those. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't care.
So what is everyone's thought on? So this is just me, but
Is it?
I'll be like, yeah, let's get meatball sub.
Wait, that's what
Yeah.
say. I was pissed.
Wait,
Is that not on?
about that?
Is
Guys,
that
are
on
we
anybody's
shouting out
list?
foods that we
I
like,
was-
or are we doing
I
the
was
top
very
5
pissed
drunk
that I
foods?
just said,
Meatball
like, count
sub
me
will be
out.
my top 5 for
Dude,
sure.
I
Does
just-
anybody like Cheez-Its? Because
I was just
No.
gonna say, like,
meatball sub is
I
like
know I said
we're
all
on
I
the
want is
same
hot
level.
fries, but I was thinking on
I
the way. I'm
knew
like,
you-
wait, meatballs. You guys know I love a meatball sub.
Ev, you're number 3.
And I was pissed because I was gonna say
Mute the
it.
fucking. All right. My number 3. Yeah. My number. It is. Guys, we're running a fucking show here. My number 3, God fucking damn it, is chicken fingers.
And that was
And you know why I like chicken fingers? Because I'm a fucking dipper. And you know why I like to dip? Because I get a bunch of different flavors from the chicken that I love. And what do I dip? I love all hot sauces. I like ketchup. I like ranch. And I like blue cheddar. Sometimes
no barbecue sauce?
Wait, are
And
we-
sometimes I mix
Is
my
this not
ketchup.
live?
And sometimes I mix my ketchup and ranch. I fucking do that together. Sometimes I put my hot sauce and ketchup together and do that.
hot sauce and ranch.
Oh, here we
Mix that
go,
bitch up.
Megan.
No, do you,
Unmute Megan because she's
Megan
about to
is
fucking
turned the fuck
bust.
on right now. She loves these condiment things.
We just said this shit.
You were
all right,
muted.
well, we have our own top 5s.
I love chicken fingers, and when you get them from Whistler's on
Nope.
the late night, they come with fries. And you know what I do with them fries? I dip them fucking things too.
No
Because
barbecue
I love
sauce?
condiments. And you know what condiment I don't like? Barbecue sauce.
There you go.
And you know what other condiment I don't like? I think just barbecue sauce.
I had to think about it for a second.
Because you know what? Every once in a while, this is going to be disgusting. Oh, do you know what I really like as a condiment? And this might not even be really a condiment.
What?
I'll eat sour cream with a spoon, and I don't give a fuck who that discusses.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Sour cream with a spoon.
That's gross.
I
Yeah.
love sour cream.
See, sour cream is more acceptable. Sometimes I'll take a Jello shot, and it feels like someone just busted in my mouth. But if I do a little bit of sour cream before it gets watery, like if it sat out too long, that gets a little suspect. Or like a good yogurt, you're just like, ugh, someone just busted in my mouth. But a Jello shot right from Jump Street, I'm like, oh shit. Kelly, you're number 2.
Wait, wait, do you like the taste of the Jello shot or not?
I love the taste of Jello shot when it does, but the consistency in my mouth, I'm just like, oh my god, Shaq, just bust it in the back of my
Really?
throat.
That's not what it feels like at all.
Well, apparently, I never sucked a dick, so thank God.
Okay, so don't worry about that from now on. Take a Jello shot in peace because you're good. That's not.
My gag reflexes
Yeah,
are my
you're
gag
fine.
reflexes. There's nothing I
You're
can do
fine.
about it.
But
If something jiggly touches my tonsil, it is what it is.
All right, so we're on number 2.
Number 2.
My number 2 is a meatball sub.
Nice. Shocker.
I will say, I will
From Wawa, it's
walk
not that
into
bad.
Wawa and
Yes,
I'll be
ma'am.
like, I will look straight in the eye at the person that's going to make this.
And you say,
meatball
Becky?
sub. No, it's not usually Becky. It's usually Ralph. And I'm like,
Fucking Ralph.
9 times out of 10, it's Ralph. He's always got the late shift.
Ralph, I know you hate your life right now,
gets
but you
fucked
put
over.
some fucking love in that sub.
and I'm like, Ralph,
Throw me an extra meatball on there.
like, don't fuck this up. But we're getting a meatball sub.
What kind of
And
cheese?
Provolone, for sure.
Prov, you're a Prov girl, huh?
Prev.
I'm not a Prov
Prov?
person.
What are you
Yeah.
getting, American?
You put-
Yeah, I'm Americano.
Do you put parm on top of it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
The
to.
more cheese, the
You
better.
got to.
Of
yeah.
More
course.
cheese the
I'm
better.
just not a Prov person. I understand. I get it.
Oh, really?
I just don't like Prov on anything. Like if I get a hot roast beef or pork, it's American.
I'm not.
I like
mad.
American a
I'm
lot,
not
but I'll put
mad, but I'm disappointed.
I'll put provolone on
That's
my
something my mom would say, and my feelings are hurt.
I'll put provolone on my meatball subs.
Okay.
If
But
you die,
American basically on everything else.
If you die,
Which I will
put
one day.
that-
Go ahead.
I will put that on your.
Why is these mics so fucking?
Meg, gravestone.
So I will say Megan has
Shay.
already passed hers on.
What's it called?
What is that?
Because
Tombstone?
she already said her number 1 for life,
so-
whether it was number 1 to 3
Erica?
with the hot
Yo,
fries.
side note. Sorry to cut you
But-
off real quick. Isn't it funny how we say a meatball sub, but we call everything
God, I
hoagies
love
in South
meatball
Jersey?
sub, Kel. That was such a
But
good
I
one.
should just say, meatball subs are the bomb.com, and I will fucking
No.
suck down the
Kel,
meatball
that was
sub
my
on
that
the-
was between my number 4 with the pizza steak and a meatball sub.
Right, so
Because
we do
literally
pizza.
meatball sub,
Same shit.
it
Pretty
has a lot of history. I feel like literally the first
because
time that
we have loved meatball
the first
subs.
time that Joey was getting me a hangover meal, I was
Sure.
like, "Can you get me a meatball sub with a fucking?"
Oh, your number 2 is a meatball sub?
No.
Okay.
But this is me elaborating.
Okay.
On it. I was like, "Can you get me a meatball sub with a fucking chocolate milk?"
No.
And I was
Absolutely
like,
not.
"That's the best meal."
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay,
But
so what you're
since
trying to
I've
say
been
is
known for that,
you're
but
disgusting.
I also I took it off my list.
Erica.
So number 2
Okay,
You're number 2.
You're
for
disgusting.
me is
Like, do I want to date this bitch?
Go ahead.
an egg sandwich.
Just an egg sambo.
So it's number 2 because it's like one of the more frequent things that I eat.
Wait, there's no
but
meat on it. There's no cheese.
it's
Is it on
pork
bread?
roll,
Like a
egg, cheese,
pork roll,
on toast.
egg and cheese on toast.
I
It's
put
easy
it.
to make it early
I
in the
put
morning.
it at number 2 because when I'm drunk,
Mm-hmm.
I go back to Joey's and I'm like hammered and helpless. So he
Help
fucking
me,
makes
I'm
me
poor.
food. And that's what it is, an egg sandwich. Or I wake up and I'm hungover and that's what it is, an
Right,
egg
'cause it's
sandwich.
breakfast.
It's easy
breakfast.
and
So
safe.
I put it at number 2 because it's like the most frequent thing that I eat when I'm drunk or hungover.
See, you know what I'll do with my morning sandwiches? I'll do ham instead of pork roll.
I'm a
but-
huge
I'll
ham
do
guy.
both, but I love pork roll.
But I want it on a biscuit because it's a little bit fluffier.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Like on toast, it's
But, like,
crunchy.
at
Not that it's not
home-
good.
I haven't had a
At
carb
home,
since
you don't
99,
have the
but-
luxury of
And-
biscuits.
8 minutes ago.
But
It was cold fire, dog.
that's why I put it at number 2 because it's like one of the more frequent things I eat and I have access to, and I eat it drunk or hungover based on whatever Joey wants to feed me.
Aw,
And I'm just hammered and helpless a lot of the
I
time.
like it.
there you go.
There you go.
So that is
Miss
what I
Hammered and helpless.
eat. Number 2.
My number 2, you can't find them a lot around here, and I'm kind of pissed off, but
Go
they're
ahead.
fat sandwiches.
Oh, that's your shit. You are a fat sandwich.
Damn right. Fat sandwiches, for anyone who doesn't know, are a sandwich that you're fat if you eat, basically. Because it's
They just blew
anything
Kelly's mind
anything
over there.
shitty.
She said,
It's
Turn it on.
It's a sandwich with chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, French fries, a whole bunch of sauces, I mean, depending on the place that you get it from, there's a
Right.
bunch of different varieties. But it's basically an appetizer tray on a sandwich, for lack of a better term. It makes it easy because all of our top fives all had some kind of appetizers in them, and they were putting them all together on one sandwich. So why not eat it from a sandwich instead of getting it on a tray and just getting one or two of those things? I want it all on a fucking sandwich.
When Dan and Anna said, I wish I was on the episode where you guys fed each other appetizers, and I was like, oh my God, if only you gave me like a mozzarella stick.
He is a mozzarella.
That's
I never
exactly
seen,
how I feel right now.
Yeah.
I never seen anybody
Oh,
eat
yeah,
more mozzarella
great.
sticks or trash from 7-Eleven in my life. Dane has the gut of a garbage disposal. Like, it is unfucking believable. He swallows his own dip. My number 2. Yo, he's a fucking savage. He's a
Shout out
goddamn.
to Dan.
He's a junkyard dog.
Are we on number 2 right now?
My number
Here's
2. See, it's close to my number 1, so I'm thinking about changing it. But it's like,
It's too late.
Mine is the
It's too
same.
late.
Oh, for sure.
all right, I'm just gonna say my number 2.
You can change it later.
It's too hard not to say, but pizza. And here's a story with pizza, not just in general pizza, because pizza's the most. See, here's the thing: we'll be drinking up. Didn't I order pizza last weekend? We're all sitting up drinking around the kitchen table.
Yeah.
It's just so convenient because you can order pizza. You can order 3 pies, and everyone can just go up and grab a slice. You can get like so many different varieties. You get the plain pepperoni, sausage, fucking this, that, blah blah blah. It's so much easier. Like, it's
And not only that, you can get a pizza for everyone.
but now
I mean,
when
like,
I'm
you
breaking
don't
it,
have to.
now when I'm exactly. But what I'm breaking down right now, like pizza, where I love it the most, there's nothing better than bouncing back.
Jesus.
There's nothing better. Sorry,
The sign says no burping.
what's that say? What's that say? What's that
The
say?
fridge sign
Close.
says no burping.
Yeah.
Evan?
There's nothing better than bouncing back and forth from Westies and Keenan's, and just getting your fucking head fucked by Joe's in between.
Yeah.
Joe's Pizza.
I'm here for that.
Every time I'll be like, no, let me go see what's going on at Westies. Oh no, let me go see what's
Down the
going on.
shore,
at Keenan.
down
And
the
I don't
shore,
care-
North
and
Wildwood.
in North Wildwood. I don't give a fuck what's happening at both end bars. I just mosey on by Joe's, and I'm just like, oh my God, is that a cheese fry pizza?
So-
oh, is that a chicken parm pizza?
So in
oh,
North-
is that a dildo wrapped in a pizza? Let me just sit on that.
In North
I love
Wildwood
that.
is a shore town, and they have all of their big bars, and in the middle is just one pizza place.
And obviously it's expanding because it's huge.
Right, it's
You can
now a
sit down
bar
and-
now, yeah.
Dude, Joe's Pizza, and it's not the best pizza in the world. No doubt, it's not the best.
great. Yeah.
He made out like he literally is killing it when the bar is closed.
He literally has a
You'll go
handgun.
there, like,
He has a handgun pointed at everybody walking
Yeah.
by, like, "Give me your money, give me your money." And you're just like, "Okay, what are you gonna give me? Here's a fucking crust." It doesn't matter.
yeah.
$8.
Dildo
$8. I
pizza.
don't care.
In my mouth, Kelly Baker, number 1.
$1,000. My number 1.
What? That's all you need?
My number
your knee
1,
pads?
unfortunately, it's pizza.
Okay, no, why
No,
you shit?
add on.
Pizza's the best.
Add on to it. Why pizza?
What
What
pizza?
kind of pizza?
Any pizza. Like, honestly, at this point, I'm like, oh, pizza? Yeah, we'll get meat lovers, sausage.
Meat lover's a little too aggressive for me. I know this is your. I'm just saying out loud. I'm just discussing it.
Is it?
It's
Right, just
Get
one
the
or two
pizza flatbread
things.
at
like I can do
Whistler's.
sausage or
Kel.
pepperoni. I just can't do all of it combined. You're just like, oh my God. When you pick it up and they have that just flop, I'm just like,
What how
this
many
pizza needs a Viagra.
how many meats are on a meat lovers?
To be honest, I'm not even sure. But
Bacon,
I also
sausage.
think
Isn't
I
ham
think
on
I
it?
get,
No?
I
don't
think
know.
I get like angry when I get. I'm like
Drunk.
let's
Are you one of
yeah.
those people that takes the pizza and sits in the corner and just fucking scarfs it down?
No,
You're
because
like, shut-
I
you're like,
will
shut-
come after her.
There you go.
If
I'll
she's
find
talking about
you.
pizza, I will fucking come after her.
So let's say
It's sad.
let's say Erica's not there.
Cheese and meat.
Will you-
and sauce
will you
is
take
my
it-
only diet.
Will you take it into the corner and just be like, everyone shut the fuck up and eat my pizza? Or do you just grab one?
I'll
and
be like,
I
I
think
Venmo
I'm-
you $7 for that shit. Give me a second slice.
Rick James gave you money.
I think I'm more like pizzasthebomb.com. So let's all get a slice out of this.
oh, so you're like
Yeah.
everyone come get pizza. It's here.
I feel like I'm Jesus, and I'm trying to congregate with
Jesus?
all-
You're
Congregate-
Jesus?
Cheesy.
Jesus.
I'm Jesus.
Everyone
Here's
needs
your
a
body
slice
of crust.
cheese. So at that point, when everyone needs a slice of cheese, as far
I'll
as
take it.
Jesus,
Like,
I'm
I don't think I've ever rejected
No,
That's sad.
Erica, I've known you've never rejected. So we
feel you guys
we
have a
all
confession
get
right
the
now.
slice of cheese, and
Cheese is the
one-
gold
I love
standard
it.
of pizza.
I love it.
Yeah,
That's
we
my number
we
one as
we
well.
actually
Because I can dip it. I like condiments.
We don't go
Yeah.
crazy with like
I dip everything.
peppers and like shit. We go,
Add in, Eric. You said that's your number
Eric,
one
is your
too.
number one
It
pizza?
is my number one, and
Our
that's
number
just
one.
because I can wake
Aw.
up morning, noon, night, eat it, hot, cold,
Pizza in the
Yeah.
morning, pizza
whether
in the
I'm
evening,
drunk
pizza at supper time.
or hungover,
Pizza
and
in the
that is
morning.
it. Literally,
That's amazing.
hot, cold, drunk, or hungover.
And like
and that's just my number one go-to.
the good thing,
food,
the good thing
and I
about
love
pizza,
it.
the good thing about pizza is it can
I'm
be
never dissatisfied.
That's what I was gonna
all I have
say.
to say.
it can be shitty pizza and it's still okay.
Oh, 100%.
You're like, this is the worst pizza ever,
No,
but I'm
that's the
still
thing,
gonna
it's
eat
like,
it.
Oh, my Nick's is my number one pizza, but when I'm drunk, I'm getting Domino's. I don't care. I'm getting
Right.
cheesy bread, like Ev said. I'm getting regular pizza from Domino's, and it's still just as good. So, number one.
Soldier boy, that
Pizza.
hoe.
My number one is
Go ahead.
Why?
panzerotti and ranch fries.
Oh,
Hold on.
Ranch
Ready?
fries
One,
was
two, ready?
on
Let's say
my
it, let's say it
list.
together. 1, 2, 3.
Panzerotti
That's a good
and ranch
one.
fries.
Panzerotti is by far.
Cheese
If a
fries was on
panzerotti
my
wasn't
list.
so hot, I'd fuck it.
So panzerotti basically is like a what?
A big pizza
3-inch
roll.
by 3-inch pizza roll.
But it's fried perfectly.
It's like a
and it's just like, oh, it's so thick. And I just want
inside out pizza. So
Inside out pizza.
right.
Sausage
Um,
cheese. That's my number one.
And ranch fries are fries with
ahead.
ranch, cheese, bacon.
down a fucking ranch
what the,
fry for
what,
these
what else is
bitches.
it?
Just like
But it's just-
anything that would make you orgasm stuck into a fry.
Yeah, but it's just shit food.
Wait, do you?
And that's what makes
do
it
you
good.
put anything else on the ranch fries, or you just eat?
I like
them
fried
just,
onions and jalapenos
Just
on
ranch and fries. Like, do you put ketchup on them also?
Ketchup on the ranch fries?
Yeah. Like, are you just eating just fries and ranch?
No, I'm
Or-
thinking like ranch fries from like Whistler's. Like
so what do they? So
Kelly's
so it's
bored. She's
it's the
already on-
fries, it's
ranch,
ranch,
on them.
it's
obviously.
cheese,
Ranch,
and it's
cheese.
bacon.
Okay, so you just eat them on their own.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
also dip them in ketchup.
I never
for
had
being
those
overloaded.
type of ranch fries ever in my life.
I will
Oh.
fuck
I'm
with them
missing
with
out. I
ranch.
think.
Yeah, I think so because it's
I
a
think I would
s-
still
local
probably
bar, so.
dip them in
That's a
ketchup
local
though.
staple.
I just
You love the
Megan
condiments.
came over recently, and she was
Sure.
like, "Wow, I heard like you're like actually a human. Like, you have groceries in your fridge and shit." She's like, "I literally have ketchup in my fridge, and that's about it."
Nice,
I was
not
like,
bad. So mine are
Guys, stop calling me out.
panzerotti and ranch fries, and Ev, that's your number one too.
Yeah.
What, pizza?
No, just the panzerotti. I don't give a fuck about ranch fries. As good as they are.
Oh, I love cheese fries.
There you go.
Ranch,
So
fries, regular
Wait,
Kel-
panzerotti is your guys' number one?
100%. It was my number
Mine's
one appetizer
pizza.
Kel, read through your 5 to 1, all the way through.
Okay, my 5 to 1. Number 1, pizza.
too. Uh-huh.
2, meatball sub.
Or go backwards.
3.
Either
Go
way.
1 to 5 if you want.
5 to 1.
Sorry, 5.
It doesn't
My
matter.
number 5 is a mysterious box,
Which is complete
meaning
bullshit.
whatever is in the fridge that your
Missy and
parents.
John like to party. So
Yeah.
they're gonna get some good drunk food.
What's in the
whatever.
box?
Mine is number 5 is whatever my mom and dad left in the fridge, and they usually go out and go bonkers. So it's like kind of something sick.
Number 4.
Sure.
Number 4, soft pretzel and or chips.
You said
Number 3.
Doritos. I'm confused.
Number 3.
Well, that's part of it, I guess. Number 3.
I mean, chips are Doritos, but also I love soft pretzels.
Okay.
Number 3, pancakes or
The
whatever.
diner
you,
stuff.
Whatever you get at the diner.
Number 2.
Which is the Old Testament. That's how thick the diner menu is.
Number 2.
Number 2, meatball sub. Number 1, pizza.
Megan, what was your number 5 to 1? I know 1, 2, and 3 were the same, but
I don't really.
what was
think
a couple?
I said I love soft pretzels.
Big popper girl.
Hot fries is my number 1. I love a meatball sub, and I love my hangover food is all the drinks. And I like nuggets. Oh, fried nuggets. Yes.
Yeah, buffalo nuggets. Era, 5-1.
Oh, KFC, a couple fried chickens and a sides.
Damn right.
Find it. I can tell you to get it.
No, that's all right.
Pizza steak is number 4.
Okay.
I love it, both drunk
Who is
or
this?
hungover.
Number 3.
3 is ice cream. I love it hungover.
Okay.
When I'm just like having
Specifically-
a lazy Sunday, I'm craving something cold. I love something sweet, so ice cream,
Fuck yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Joey's egg sandwiches that we eat very often, whether we're drunk or hungover. I'm either going to bed eating that, or
Egg sandwich
I'm
is
waking
good no
up
matter what.
Oh yeah.
eating that.
Yeah.
So that's like, it's number 2 because it's most frequent, and number 1 is pizza. Fucking. Okay, I can wake up,
That first video, yeah.
eat it for breakfast,
can't watch all 43
eat it for lunch, eat it for dinner, hot or cold,
Uh-huh.
drunk or hungover. It's the best food. Love it.
Yeah. All right, my number 5 was Wawa mac and cheese.
Why is this?
Number 4 was Domino's. My number 3,
Wawa was on my honorable mentions.
What was your
my number 3,
5?
Wawa mac and cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Domino's, mozzarella sticks, fat sandwiches, panzerotti and ranch fries. Ev.
My number 5 was cheesy bread,
I'm so turned on right now.
Taco Bell,
Domino's.
chicken fingers, pizza, panzerottis. There
Damn
she
right.
is. There she
I'm
is.
just a sauce and cheese girl, so anything like that turns me on.
This
There you
one-
go.
I love
Dude,
it.
this is
I
like
fuck-
I'm so horny right now.
Ah.
They have
Yeah.
they have Meg's episode of Love Connection up on the TV. That's why there's other commotion going on.
The life of Meghan and Mally.
But I think that's it, right?
Yeah, bitches. Tee
Grab-
it up.
Yeah, grab your teas.
Girls, thanks for coming on.
Ev, thanks for having us.
Fucking
We had a
bonkers.
Boys, feel free to DM us creepy shit and all your dick pics. Yeah, we love them.
I will send you my old socks. Guys, we love you. We love all our fans. Thanks for hitting 10,000 downloads. We'll see what happens. And hey, let's just keep this train rolling.
Damn right. Let's go.
Love you guys.